think technically it has started. I'm gonna look at the tubes of view. See, it says upcoming. Hey, I think we're on.
All right.
Do your thing, Maestro.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. I think we're episode 22 of Dragons and Flagons, the Wayfaring campaign.
Yeah.
Uh, in our last session, though the party was split in hundreds of miles from each other, they were still able to go into their own respective conflicts. Dartmouth, who stayed behind in Cape Shiva while Val Nerid sought out Seven in Plymouth, teamed up with Van Rosa, the local bounty hunter. Van Rosa had offered Dartmouth a bit of information in trade for some assistance collecting two bounties. One, a simple thug named Roscoe Rathbone, and the other, Maurice Figaro. Figaro had been on the run from authorities for a long time with his son Dunstan in step. After some rooftop searching and barkeep interviews, Dartmouth got lucky with a vague direction. After the second night of hunting, Dartmouth met at Roman Delaray's lavender farm just outside the city proper to meet with Van Rosa. During their interaction, Van Rosa mentioned that Roman had hired some help, which caught the attention of our own pale elf and chose to investigate. A large fight ensued, leaving Dartmouth temporarily blinded. Temporarily? That's the word. Um, Frustrated with Dartmouth's lack of compliance to let him leave, Maurice Figaro released an undead creature upon the lone farmer, ending his life. Van Rosa was sent into a fit of rage upon learning of Roman's death and retaliated by murdering Figaro's undead son. The fight ended with Dartmouth sending the fugitive warlock of Orcus to the Raven Queen upon his begging for mercy. Van Rosa quickly withdrew into the farmhouse to attend to the innocent old man. He did, however, give Dartmouth some important gifts. The first being the entirety of the bounty which Figaro's dead body would bring. The second, the location and password to the speakeasy, where Van Rosa believed was also the home of the notorious crime lord and head of the Veiled Death, Jasper Sela. Seven, Val, and Nerid were traveling on the back of Buttons, their recently acquired clockwork horse, heading back to Cape Shiva for many reasons. Madu Coast Military Commanding Officer Bolin Bryce being one. The party, while traveling on the main road connecting Plymouth and Cape Shiva, came across an elderly woman selling alchemical potions and cures. The simple, kind Aggie was not what she seemed, as she offered a regeneration cure to Nerid and Val. Unfortunately, neither were interested. Seven was intrigued by her and followed her closely as she searched for her healing potions. Instead of potions, the party met the grotesque and unnatural monstrosities of Agneta von Ironspider and even some of her signature polymorph potions. While dealing with the deadly menagerie was treacherous, the real horror came later. Seven used his specified talents to tear open Aggie's chest, exposing her heart. In a sudden burst of intensity, Nerid pushed Seven out of the way and ripped the heart from the chest of the dead witch. Nerid's impulsivity and euphoric reaction to such an out-of-character action left Val and Seven in shock. Nerid's patron, the grantor of her amazing powers, was elated at the recent event. So since Seven, Val, and Nerid have a lot of pretty non-exciting travel ahead of you, John, the next 5 days, and Nerid has been in contact with you every night, I think, or evening, however it's been specifically talked about. So there is times where she's checking in with you about every day, but they have about 5 days left of foot travel. How are you going to spend those 5 days?
Um, First day I would be recuperating, cleaning myself up, organizing all my things, what have you. But ultimately, I think I would, now that I know the location and the password, I'm not going to use the password, but I'm going to scope out the location, get as much information. I don't necessarily trust this guy that I was working with. Um, I trust him enough, but I would still do my due diligence on my end. So I'm going to scope out the location, um, areas around the location, and still kind of keep my ear to like in bars and different places along those lines, just to make sure I'm understanding and learning as much as I possibly can.
Okay. What time of day are you going to be? Are you going to live on the rooftops surveilling, or how are you going to do all that? You don't
Yeah,
have to get too specific, just pretty vague.
sure. It would be evenings, early evenings and night.
Okay.
Um, Rooftop travel primarily because as far as I'm aware, I'm still wanted. Um, I would be disguising myself and things along those lines, so I'm not found. And I know we didn't necessarily part. I don't think it was on bad terms or anything, but I'd probably keep an eye out for the Violet Raven as well. Um,
Okay.
just to let her know, hey, yeah, I'm still in your town, and to let her know, hey, here's I found the person I'm looking for. Um, she might be interested, or at least interested in knowing what's going on. At the same time, I'm also probably looking around for the other Shatterkai in the that are if they're still in town, at least looking about and things along those lines.
So you've got 18 in passive perception, right?
Oh,
It's pretty
possibly.
crazy, I think.
Yeah, it's. I'm sure it's dumb. Yeah.
Okay. So this being your almost your hometown, yeah,
Mhm.
you do have a lot of history here. You're getting really good at this. This is how you surveil. This is how you hunt people. Um, but spending 5 days in basically the same area, you're going to come across the Violet Raven.
Okay.
She does find you. You are on good terms. You are kind of in the you've outgrown her sort of way. Like
Sure.
she gives you freedom to do your own thing. You are clearly an asset. So if she were to need you for something, she would ask, and vice versa. Um, but you are definitely not enemies. You are
Okay.
still the same team.
Okay.
Because she did give you a mark of hers, symbol to
Mhm.
wear uh, proudly. Like it's meant to be broadcast. It's meant to be worn out in the open if you desire that.
Sure.
So she does tell you, she receives all the information that you give her, and she kind of dialogues with you. And in one of the conversations, she'll kind of drop uh, news to you. So, did you hear about Saravat?
Do I know who Saravat is?
Saravat is a city
Okay.
in a country pretty far away. There's a very very large country about the size of like South America
Okay.
that is on the other side of the world. But what's unique about that, she tells you, is there was this um, big blue portal that appeared. A monster came out of it that was incredibly large, and and this creature came through and all but leveled the city.
What type of monster came through this, or do we know?
I've heard descriptions of tentacles. I've none of it sounds fun. It sounds terrifying, whatever it is, but it is a disgusting horror of a creature that is about the size of a building, or at least a very
Is it?
large house. I mean, you know how these tales
Is it?
grow. I just thought you should know that you know I know you're into the whole adventuring thing lately. You're on all sorts of crazy quests. If you didn't know, you might want to. Might be something just to put in your back pocket for later.
And you said this is Saravat. I've never heard of or been. About how far
It's
away is this?
it's pretty far. It's really far. It took. So I don't even know how long, because I heard about it at the docks. So I would assume it's, you know, maybe it happened a week ago, maybe it happened 2 months ago. I don't know. These stories aren't always reliable on the time frame, and the but it's something just to hold on to. But it's in East Orin.
East Orin.
Yeah,
Caravat in East Orin.
Orin is the
Well, if
country,
I'm ever in that,
and Saravat is a city inside a province, because it's kind of weird how the land is broken down there. It's a kind of a weird place, but still pretty neat. I've never been, but it sounds like it went the way of Plymouth.
I didn't hear of tentacle monsters coming out of portals in Plymouth.
No, I didn't either, but I did hear about the destruction. That part sounds similar, but the type I heard is just a bunch of druids and political nonsense. Somehow those things are intertwined, but lots of people displaced, and a lot of them came here. That's why there's no room at any of the inns, even still, because they're all trying to find work here, and the city's crowded as it was, but now we're just overrun by all the refugees from Plymouth, and they scattered in all directions. So I've heard Villix took some in, Valawen, Augusta Bay, even Port Orleans took a bunch.
Okay, that's good to know. Have you seen any of the other Shatterkai or heard of their presence anywhere?
I'm pretty sure they all got out. I don't know.
Out
I don't
as
know
in
where
like
they
went
went.
home?
I know they left the city, and once they left the city, I don't mean to be cruel, but I quit caring, because they were either a liability to you, where you were going to do something dumb, or they were a liability to me, where I felt obligated to protect them. So when they left, I kind of had a sigh of relief, but no, I don't know where they went. And then she kind of completes her pleasantries. In that time, though, you are able to see um, some people dressed pretty well. Um, some of the upper class, upper echelon type of people going to this little back alley door, talking to um, what appears to be a homeless man before going into a pretty crappy looking, rusty, gross door in a gross alley. In the 5 days that you've been there, you've also seen some kids sneaking in to use Sapphire. Um, some One of the kids that went in, late teens, he did turn to stone, and his friends freaked out and ran away, and you were able to witness that. Um, and you have also caught a couple of glimpses, very
That's
few,
norm.
in this where Van Rosa told you this door was the location. You have seen a few veiled death, and you might see them for a block, and then they're stuck in the shadows. But they're moving through the shadows when they do move, and they're not very active during the day, if ever, if at all.
Who that you said that was the veiled death? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
that those are the ones that drag Dane away.
Right. Ultimately where I'm going. And scoping out those would be veiled death,
Yep. That you
maybe?
haven't seen them go in that door. but you have seen people go in that door.
What type of people go in that door? Is that the rich people
They're
or the drugs?
Yeah, that's the rich people. They're all looking over their shoulders, acting really strange when they go in, and they stay in there for a long time. A lot of times they don't come out till morning,
Okay,
and you might even know that some of them probably were there a couple days.
interesting. How are they looking when they leave? Whether it's the
Not as put together as when they went in. Like you'd be able to know this is kind of like somewhere between hungover and walk of shame kind of look, but not so disheveled. There was time to get put back together, but maybe they're a little um, walking crooked when they leave, or um, little things like that.
okay. Um, yeah, I'll make a mental note of some of the any repeat visitors.
Probably not in 5 days.
Okay. Then yeah, kind of taking a mental note of the type of person going in, species, kind of background, uh, mannerisms, things along those lines. Just observing as much as I possibly can on the.
I would say that there is maybe a few tabaxi, mostly humans. Several tieflings would go in, an occasional gnome. So, but I would say humans would make up at least half of the people going in.
Okay, and and this is the place where Dane.
That's what Van Rosa believed. That this is where he believed Jasper was.
Okay,
So he wasn't saying this is where Dane is, but he was saying, if you want your guy, he'll at least know where he is, what they did with him. It's the right direction. But he didn't say specifically, I know Dane is here. He didn't say that at all.
okay.
But he
So I guess
believed that was
other
to build up.
than scouting this door out, okay. Other than scouting the door out and things along those lines, I'd still be listening for and passively searching. I guess I don't know if that's the right word, but searching without being too obvious about it, uh, for his location,
Okay.
safe and things like that, just to just try to find.
On the evening of the fifth day, Val, Nerid, and Seven are going to come into town. Where would you suggest meeting them when they got back in? How would you welcome them in? How would you want them to come into the city as you guys reunite?
I'd probably wait just a little bit outside of the docks, knowing the normal footpath that people take. I'm assuming they're
Okay,
coming in from the docks or whatever area they're coming in from.
they're going to be
I'd
coming
stay a
in
little
from
bit
the
outside
west.
of that foot. Okay, is that like horseback or whatever, where people would be riding in through the gates?
Yeah, and they're on the back of buttons and
Sorry, there's a little
pulling.
lag.
Yeah, there is. It's okay. But yeah, they're riding buttons and they are pulling in a political prisoner. So that is definitely something that has to be dealt with.
Did we get a long rest?
Yeah, as soon
Oh
as
yeah.
they get in, yeah, as soon as they get in, I'd make sure that my presence is known and meet back up with them.
Okay. Um, Val, Seven, and Nerid, you come into the city in the evening of the fifth day, and just so everybody is aware, Val, Nerid, and Dartmouth, as you guys kind of meet up on this day, this is I went through psychotically to count. This is 40 days that you have known each other.
Oh,
40 in-game days since you guys first met on these very streets with the curious case of a profoundly growing rat and a stressed out rat catcher. Since
That's
then,
crazy.
this is day number 40.
Yeah, it feels like it's been a year and a half.
So take it away.
I believe we're still wanted, all three of us. So if I'm remembering correctly, before we left, Narid um got some kind of mask. So I'm just gonna make sure it's like pulled up over the bottom
Okay.
half of my face as we go through, because I assume there are gonna be guards outside or somewhere at least near the gates. So
And John, before I forget, the Ruby Hilt dagger, you left that with Demona. So if that's still in your inventory, you left that with her, and she was also wearing Dane's helmet.
yes. Oh, and before I forget, I would go back at knowing that after our last message through Sending Stone, I would try to go,
I think you froze.
You did freeze.
did I
Okay.
Oh, if our tech guy goes down, that's bad.
So you said you're going to do what? You're going to check in on her?
Need a
sorry.
standby screen.
if you're
Did you say we
talking,
got a
John,
long
we
rest?
can't hear you.
Yes. Everybody should have a long rest.
And in our party inventory, we have a carriage and 4 draft horses. I guess we brought the carriage of Von Iron
I thought we
Spider.
just took the horses.
Oh. Yeah, I remember the horses from Agnita, but I don't remember a carriage.
I thought we took the carriage. And we stuff bowl of rice in one of the cages?
For that.
Am I remembering that wrong?
You can, sure.
I definitely would have done that. Yeah, I definitely would have done that because then he's not running away.
I wouldn't have stopped him.
I think we did end up like ending the session pretty quickly after we won that battle. Well, finished the battle. I don't know if we won the battle.
It might have been something talked about after the game. But yeah, go with it. I don't care.
Okay.
Why are there two Johns?
Because
Does
one's
anyone
not
else
enough and three is too many.
Three's a crowd.
One. Ah.
See.
I just
Can you
looked
hear
at-
me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I just looked at the stream.
All right. I'm switching over to the other machine. You keep going.
Dude,
Ignore me.
now your two people are doing an echo of each other. One moves and then the other moves. That's kind of fun.
We've got
Technology.
two
Just take a
Johns on
picture
the
of your
stream.
screen.
Yeah, there are two Johns. I've got you guys on like one monitor and everything else on the big monitor. And I checked the stream because I'm like, oh, there's another like camera. What's going on here? And there are two Johns.
Not anymore.
And Matt is, or there were, and then Matt was on my character. I was nowhere to be found.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You're muted through OBS, just to let you know.
And he doesn't look happy. He's smiling, but he's not happy. That's yes.
Yep, there we go.
You're
I can hear you
a
better.
little echoey, but you're really clear though.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad though. It's not bad. Don't mess with it. You'll probably ruin it. Okay. Okay. The I think Balat Momanakta, which is really hard to say, but for some reason sticks in my brain, was a little gnome who ran the magic shop, and she is the one who is very happy to take that very rare magic item given to you by Elder Thurvan Aneth, but she does still have it. You get your Silver Raven back and turn your Sending Stone back in. And then what do you guys want to do with Bolden Bryce?
I think 7 would have made that more of a priority, being that technically, she's a duchess, right?
Countess.
Countess. Technically, the countess is higher power at B over 7, like, because she's not necessarily a governmental leader, correct? She's just in
She
charge
in
of
the interim of Silas Huxley's death, she is now.
Okay, so yeah, then he would want to honor his governmental official, I guess.
Sure.
So he'd be
Well,
pushing to deliver bowl of rice as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Val and Narid, do you have any thoughts on how to do that?
Well,
I think we gotta lay low because,
yeah.
like she said, we're wanted. So I think
Okay.
we gotta send 7 on his own, to go deliver the payload here.
And then
Okay.
meet up with him once he's done.
Where are you
Yeah.
guys going to wait? You're going to wait with Dartmouth somewhere, or
Yeah, I
we're
would
back?
think so.
Okay.
Yeah, and catch up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 7, as you bring your prisoner up to Parliament, you are quickly stopped by guards and who draw their weapons on you and begin to interrogate you. Commander Bryce, and they rush in on him, draw down on you. What would you like to do?
As they approach, I'll kick out the leg of him to where he drops to his knee, and then pull my gun from my back, and then train it like on him to where it's because it's a long rifle, so I'm gonna have to really
Sure.
spread apart my arms to do that. You're like,
Okay.
I have a message from the Countess.
Stand down, stand down, stand down, stand down, stand down. Okay. Just
And then he
say your message.
puts the gun back and reiterates the same thing that the Countess said. And I'm meant to inform your government.
Would you okay, would you like to come in and speak to one of the I mean, if you like, I think the prime minister is gone, but I can we can arrange something. Both of you come inside. Everybody stand down, and this kind of I guess a supervisor sort of rank allows you to bring him in. Just put your weapons away, You can stay armed. Can I just take him out of the cuffs?
I'll lift him up, get him on his feet, and push him
He is a
forward.
commanding officer. We just want to treat him with respect. We want him. He looks horrible, and it looks like he's been through a lot. Let us just take him out.
In good faith. And then I push him forward.
Okay. He's able to get the manacles off him, and they get him a water skin, they get him some food, they get him kind of cleaned up as you're walking into the interior of Parliament. This late in the evening, people are not really there's nobody really around. It's not flooded like it normally is with people doing busy work of governmental things, scribes and all that other thing. But you do find a higher officer than him. And who is your message from?
My message is from the Countess, who has taken over leadership of Plymouth and all of the country of Astra.
His face just is trained on you, and you had dealings with her. You met her. She was where
Yeah.
was she? Was
She
she in
came down
Plymouth?
from her perch up north to see the destruction of Plymouth and to see it stopped. One destruction I think that you brought to the place.
And he's got a inkwell and a quill, and he's just you can see him furiously scribbling things down, almost breaking the sharp edge of the quill. Okay. I'm listening. Go on.
Before your guards get any ideas, I am an emissary of Astra as it be, as well as the property of Elazar Potgate.
Hot guy.
He'd hate to see one of his soldiers be taken out.
He created you.
13 years ago.
Okay. Starts writing that down as well. And he writes down the message that you were meant to deliver about to draw back the troops, you stay out of Astra, all those type of things to prevent war. And I will personally escort you out if you'll allow me, and then you can find your master and go on about your business. Do you mind if I just see you to Pot Guy?
Right now I'm being dispatched to help another group. I can see myself out. You'll be happy to know that I made sure that your high-ranking officer survived this ordeal. We encountered many on the road.
Well, I appreciate that. And I'm sorry, your name was what again?
My designation is 7.
Like the number.
That is correct.
Okay. He walks with you in through the halls and just kind of he's more walking with you than like taking control of you. He's giving you room to breathe because you just laid a lot on him and you dropped some pretty big names. So they let you leave. Now that you are out, where are you going? Do you know where Val and Nerid went so that you can meet up with them?
Definitely. Being espionage and not being from this city often, and I would definitely have asked like where to go. And
Okay.
if they told me by name, I would probably either attempt to either find it on my own, or if it came down to it, I'd ask a passerby.
Okay.
Not at gunpoint.
So late into the night, the moon is bright enough, and there are some lamplighters in the streets who are.
Hey, Siri. Open YouTube.
Oh, hang on.
Everybody was cutting out there for me.
Yeah, you're.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, can anybody hear me?
Yes.
There we
Gotcha.
go.
Okay. If I wonder if I turn off Bluetooth. Is this... We all still good?
I think so.
Okay. So, where is the official meeting place for the four of you to meet back up?
We could go to Dartmouth's house still, right? Or his apartment?
Dartmouth, are you still using your apartment? Okay. Okay. So the four of you meet up, and you are face to face with a little bit of time. It's late into the night.
I
Take
would
it
have
away.
sold the carriage. I would have sold the carriage as well.
Okay.
Who's got the platinum? Was that Val?
Yeah, I think I got the money.
Cool.
Yes.
So are you keeping the horses as well?
Seven does not care about the horses. That'd be on them, whether or not wanted to keep them. Or there's four.
Well, we've already got
Or
buttons.
is it 4+1 or 3+1?
It was
The one
four
being buttons.
plus buttons.
Okay. Not much. Probably, 5 gold a week.
No, we hear you.
The stream.
Oh.
All right. So, okay. So you'll get 200 gold for the carriage.
Okay.
And then, 5 gold per week per horse.
I'll subtract 20 then. I would have
It's,
pulled that off.
and if you're stabling buttons, he'll only be 1 gold because he doesn't eat or sleep and he requires no maintenance.
Sweet.
He's just taking up stable space.
Okay.
And then when I meet up with them, Seven will walk in the room and toss the gold to Nerid and be like, for the carriage, I have no need for gold.
Okay, Nerid, you just got 200 gold from 7 to add to your inventory.
Nice. I'm just gonna make a note of that and then figure out how to add it later.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just doing a
Yeah,
quick
she's
mic
gonna
check. I'm sorry.
pocket that.
So 7, how did the prisoner drop off go?
I'm not sure if they accepted the ultimatum or not, but the rice boy has been given home and he's alive, and they were grateful about it. I got them to say thank you.
Nice. Well, good. And our contract for the contest is done, so we're off that payroll.
Yes, we did not make a powerful enemy of a powerful being.
That was good.
So what do you have planned for the rest of the night and the days to come?
Well, the moment that I'm able to get Dartmouth aside, I am going to tell him about Nerid and her heart feast and all that. So just so he's all caught up.
With the what?
The heart feast. I love that.
Oh, all right. Can you guys hear me okay? I think I've got this
Yep.
thing Jimmy rigged. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I would obviously incredibly interested in Val's story and what he's telling me. What happened? I don't understand.
Yeah. So from what I remember, Seven killed this lady who had a bunch of monsters that attacked us, and started tearing her apart. And then Nerid ran over and finished the deal very gruesomely.
Are you saying she ate this person's heart?
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
And she's been talking to herself a lot more and seemed to be arguing with herself and just acting very strange, concerning.
So Dartmouth's apartment's pretty little. How are you doing this
we're outside.
away from? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
I'm-
found an excuse.
I'm probably up there starting my trance
Okay.
up in the room. Yeah.
Yeah, and I made some excuse for us to go outside.
We
All right.
we need to find Dane. Dane can fix her. Maybe. I hope. Or we may have
So
to
she is
kill
broken.
we might have to kill her.
Well,
Well,
I mean, let's hold off on that.
well, I'm not
just
saying
for
tonight,
now. Okay, that's good.
but
I never know with you, so it's good that we really
never know
spelled
with
this out.
that's silly. But all right, let's table that. We're not killing her, but we do need to keep an eye on her. Like,
Agreed.
was she violent with you?
I mean, she yelled at us, but no more than normal. So I'd say no.
Well, that's you probably deserved a little bit of the yelling, but okay. I haven't mentioned it to the rest of the. I don't know who this numbered person is. But I haven't had an opportunity. But I've got a clue to where Dane might be, or at least where the tiger person is, so that we can find Dane.
Oh, nice.
But if you don't think Nerid's in a good place, I mean, she's gonna have to not talk to herself in there, otherwise that'll give us away. Is she? Can we trust her
That's a
still?
good point. Ooh, because she doesn't seem to be able to control when she loses her mind. So I don't know.
Did she lose her mind in other ways, like other times? I mean, she ate a heart, and okay, I get.
Yeah.
But did she do other? When is she
Well,
doing this?
yeah. I mean, a lot of times it's seems to be kind of in stressful situations, but yeah, just every once in a while she just gets kind of this distant look, and then she just starts talking, like talking quietly to herself, and then sometimes it gets to shouting, and yeah, there's not really a rhyme or reason that I can tell.
But it's in during stressful situations, she loses control and starts talking to herself. And one time she went too far and ate a heart.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't even like the meat in the taverns. Like, that's, I know some
Yes.
people, they eat hearts, like they eat wolf hearts and cow hearts and things like that, and that's fine, that's nutritious, but she's never come across as that type of all right, we'll keep an eye out.
Okay.
Is it a curse? Do you think she could have been cursed? Were you near someone that could have cursed her?
I mean, in the short time that we've known her, no, but we haven't known her very long.
There. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's.
But the number guy 7, you're gonna really like him. He is a hoot.
It seems like a hoot. Okay. Where did you
But I
pick
think he can help. He can definitely help rescue Dane.
it? Does he eat hearts?
I think he just tears them out. I don't think he eats them. He doesn't eat much.
Could he be the cause of Nerid? Did this all start when he showed up?
Great question.
Do we need to kill
Well,
him?
I mean, he shot me in the ass, and I went down for a little bit.
So he
So
shot
maybe
you.
something could have happened then.
So he shot you and potentially cursed Nerid.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He doesn't seem to really. Well, he doesn't really seem to care about people, which I know is weird when we're asking him to go rescue a person. But yeah, he doesn't. It doesn't seem like he would curse somebody because that he just doesn't care enough. He just kill her. He wouldn't curse her. He just kill her. I'm not saying he's going to, but that's what he would do.
Do you fear for your own life around this number?
I mean, with all of you as friends, I mean, every day. But I mean, this is no more than normal.
Okay. All right. I apologize for all these silly questions. I'm just trying to piece it all together. So you've met a number who's a murderer. You don't think the number is a curse person. But around the same time that you met the number who murders and shot you in the ass, Norid started losing her mind and ate someone's heart.
Yeah, when you spell it out like that, it sounds bad. But we've heard her talk to herself before, haven't we?
We've what?
All this? Haven't you and me been around and we've heard her talk to herself? Or maybe not.
Well, no, I think I've noticed her mumbling and holding her head.
Yeah.
They may be. I don't. Maybe they're not. Well, definitely, we need to keep an eye on Nerid and find her help. This number individual. Maybe we. You said he's good at combat.
Oh yeah.
Like up close and personal combat, or from afar combat.
I mean, I think he does it all. Yeah. I mean, I think he can do either or. I think he's more comfortable from a distance, but he can handle himself.
Okay. Well, I will definitely keep an eye out. I won't do anything, but I want you to know that I've got your back. I will make sure that you are safe, and we have to do everything in our power to make sure that Nerid's safe and find a cure to this. And we'll keep an eye on this number.
I'm with you. I'm glad that I have someone to talk to.
Is the number? I don't know. Is the number like that blink person that you had? on, or
Yes.
so it's not a
Yes.
living thing. It's that
No.
squishy.
No, definitely not squishy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a warforged, so he is
Warforged. Okay.
yes. He's a machine, sentient machine. You should probably just start calling him Seven. I'm pretty
7.
sure he's not gonna be being called Number. I'm just
All right.
yeah.
So I don't know enough about these Warforged. You're the first one that ever introduced me to them before. Since they're built, I'm assuming they're built. Like you built one, right? And that dog was built by one. Is one, right? So if they can be built, can they be taken apart or deactivated?
Well, it's more like it's more a creation. Um, I guess some are built, but yeah, they can. I mean, they can be broken down, destroyed.
But
They're not vulnerable.
but only through violence. Like you can't. There's no safety on it or anything where you can just turn it off.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You can ask Seven if he has a off button. I think he'd enjoy
Not
that.
certain how. If
Yeah,
you're
for the
concerned with
yawn.
me calling 7 Number, then I don't know if he'd be too thrilled with me asking if I can power it down. And out of character, I'm not certain how much Dartmouth would know about like on-off switches, so I'm trying to dance around this.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is 7 seem willing to help us find our friend?
Yes.
Does 7 have motivations or something that 7 wants to do or
So,
accomplish?
Elijah Pot guy basically instructed him to help us. So he should be in it for the long haul.
And who is this pot person?
He's another artificer who makes a lot of warforged.
So it's a person that makes these things.
Yep.
You met him at Karamai's shop. He's a dwarf that walks around with a warforged named 15 and has a black furred tabaxi named Wiley Parr. And you met him.
Okay.
And I think you might have been in there when he showed Val this huge centipede that he keeps tucked under his cape, clung to his back. And he's got all kinds of cool little gadgets and weapons that he carries on him.
Okay. Oh, did you say dwarf?
Yeah.
I remember the dwarf now. Okay. Okay. All right. Well. Okay. We're gonna piece this thing together. We're gonna make it work. I will be kind and respectful to this 7 individual. I think that's what Dane would want. Dane wasn't a fan of me killing things. So, and if 7 is going to be willing to help us find Dane, which is what I hope is still the plan. Hopefully 7 will help us do that.
I think you will.
How's your relationship with this 7?
Oh, we're great pals.
Great pals.
Oh yeah. I think he really respects my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. You say this because you've traveled together, or
We have a little bit. He kind of does his own thing, and he seems to tolerate us is about the best we can. That's about the best I can say. I don't think he likes fleshy things. I don't think he likes people.
doesn't like people? Great. Um, so, all right. Well, we're gonna make this work. All right. Since you know this individual, will you find out if he's willing to help us find our friend Dane?
Oh yeah.
All right. We're gonna figure this thing out.
Yeah, I guess I can take Dartmouth in there and introduce
Of course, I
Dartmouth to
lost
Seven.
audio. Of course.
So
I don't know
as
if you can
you
hear me or
guys
not.
are having a conversation, you would see Seven. Would they see you walk up?
They walked out. Did they walk
There it is.
in?
Did you guys go back inside, or are you still outside the apartment talking?
Sorry, I lost my headphones for a second because OBS went nuts. Yeah, as soon as we wrap things up, we'd probably go back inside.
As they walk in, I'm leaning up next to the door frame. So as you open it, there's a person that's where I am with
Listening.
my arms crossed, and I just say, "Secrets are no fun."
Yes. Yeah. Nice to meet you. Is
Remember,
it 7? That is your name?
that is my designation. Yes.
Your designation. I'm new to this tongue. I'm assuming designation means name.
It's the one that I was given. Yes.
Do you like the name, the designation 7?
Nobody's ever asked me that before.
Well, now that I've asked you, do you like it?
What I was given by my creator.
I I was given a name after my 3rd month of life, but I chose a new name later on in life. This is your opportunity. Do you want to choose a name, or is 7 what you want?
I am the property of Elazar Podgate.
You are not property of
not-
anyone.
I am. He built me, and I am to protect him and listen to him on any other orders that he gives me.
Okay. Well, as property of someone else, if your designation is 7, then I will refer to you as 7.
You do it for what it's worth. Sevens doesn't have a mouthpiece, so it doesn't move. It's
Sure.
just every now and then the mouth glows when he talks. But he's doing movements that are he'll look you asked him the question, he looked down and then looked around, but then returned back looking at you to answer.
Okay. So very humanistic, not just robotic, just standing there. Okay.
And Val, you haven't seen any hesitations from 7 like that before.
Well,
you guys are off on a great start.
Regardless, I've been told that I need to help you steal something back that you lost.
yeah,
Or someone.
someone. Yes, a friend of ours was taken, and I have a clue or some hints on where to potentially find this individual, but there's no guarantees that the individual is actually in that location, but might provide us. Hopefully he is. But at
You have
best,
the location?
I have a location of where there was a tiger person. Horrible long story. But this individual is bad and mean and needs to die. But everyone I speak to says that this individual is incredibly powerful.
Killing is my specialty.
Fantastic. Are
Do
you
you
willing to
have
kill a tiger person?
do you have a plan?
That's the next step. I have a location and I've been scouting it for 4 nights, and I've come up with a loose plan, but I'm I'm new to this working with others thing. It it hasn't been long since I've met Nurid and Val.
You and I have that in common. You're good at sneaking and stealth.
I'd like to think I am.
I'm the best at it. Well, if you have the beginnings of a plan, I might as well give you my thoughts on it.
Uh, do you have your own plan, or you want to hear my beginnings?
Why don't you start?
All right.
And I'll nitpick it.
Perfect. That's what I'm hoping. I I found the location and the password to get in. My initial thought is, if we all disguise ourselves, we could use the password to get in. I think it might be a place where there's a substance that the young people in this city use to turn themselves into stone, but apparently I guess they feel good when they do it. I think people are going in to not necessarily turn themselves to stone, but to feel good. If we disguise ourselves as the nobility, upper crust, we can use the password to get in, at least scout around. The individual we're trying to find doesn't want me to kill. So if I refrain from killing, but you do kill, I don't think that would hurt his feelings.
He must be weak. No
He's
killing.
he's soft.
Taken by his enemy.
It-
Could be me.
that is good to hear. But with that, it is the directive of not only my queen but also his, and I do respect him to protect the weak. And since he is one of the weak, and maybe that's why it's his directive is to protect him, because he is so weak, that we need to rescue him so that,
How do we disguise ourselves?
well, I can help disguise. You aren't wanted, so I don't know how. And actually, the people that I've seen, and I'm going to apologize in advance. I don't know, as Dane has told me, I am not the most etiquette type person ever. But the people that are wealthy typically own people like you, and you could pass as one of our properties, and I can disguise myself as anything through the power of my queen, and I can use my abilities to disguise the others, just enough to get through into the door.
Seven looks around at the rest of the group and goes, "This one's the smartest one out of all of you. You should have brought him to me." That's exactly what I thought. I could pose as property that you'd be willing to give to this leader of this organization. And you
Oh,
could always drop the Potgite name. That is a gift from Elazar to this tiger person that you're mentioning.
so if I'm understanding what you're planning here, if maybe Val and Nerid sneak in and offer you as a gift, I could sneak in separately, make myself even more scarce. Nothing against our good friend Val and even Nerid, But Nerid happens to be ginormous, and Val happens to have wooden feet that clop. So they don't sneak very well. But
Tell
if
me about
you
this organization. What do the enemies look like?
uh, they seem mildly formidable, but nothing too crazy. But again, this Dane person, he's soft, and he was captured by them.
Does any of the enemy, could they resemble these two? Whether it be for his horns or her tallness.
Uh, it there was a hodgepodge of people. There wasn't. It didn't seem like all of them were dwarves or tieflings or anything along those lines.
Some were tieflings, you say?
I think I saw tieflings. It was.
Well, there's that one. He has horns. You could say it's his tiefling horns underneath his hood.
But just bearing gifts will get you in the door. You could find and meet this tiger person. I could sneak around in there. I think this is what you were explaining. I could
Yes.
potentially
Yes.
find Dane and
It could
help.
be a way to move around the hideout. If from what in the times that I've been with Potgate and the parties that he's gone to, they have the party area, and then they have the things that happen behind closed doors.
That's
How do
where
you
we
plan on
need to
getting
get.
behind those closed doors?
I can certainly try.
And that brings me to my next question. How do you plan on getting this Dane character out? What if he's incapacitated?
I have a.
Oh.
I'm going to apologize in advance. I am not a fan of magic. But I do hold. Val gave me a teleportation amulet. And I think Val was going to set up some sort of zone of teleportation. And as long as we're in that zone or near that zone, we'll have to work with him to really figure out how this thing works. But if I can drag Dane far enough or close enough to the zone, we can teleport away. And I can get him out. At least he can be safe.
You'd leave your friends?
Well, if my friends are the distraction, they wouldn't necessarily be the reason for the problem.
This place that you scouted, is there other exits, windows, doors?
Did I see any other exits, windows, doors, Jim? No. Just one single door.
I don't like to put myself in a position of being cornered. I can get out probably without the help of any of you. I could probably get in without the help of any of you, to be honest. I think this is our best plan here.
I'm gonna lean over to Nerid and whisper, "Great, now there's two of them."
You don't get any response because Nerid is in a trance. She immediately went up to that room and went into the trance.
Like a long rest trance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her eyes are like closed. She's like, she's out.
For whatever
I,
reason,
I fully
I-
think Val thought that she was still awake. I
in my head, that's exactly what I think. Like, great. Then I said, "Why don't you answer me?"
Nudging her.
Now I feel like I'm talking to myself, so now I'm like, am I cursed? Oh shit.
I didn't catch your
I'm a
name.
Oh, I'm Dartmouth.
You're short.
Thank you. How tall is 7?
Seven's pretty tall. Hang on. 6'4".
So you're getting close to Nerid, because Nerid, you're like 7, right?
She's 6'6".
6'6"? Okay. So 2 incredibly tall people, and Val, I'm assuming you're probably small like me.
Just to go over the plan completely here, you'll sneak in, Dartmouth, and we will make those two appear as nobility, offering me as a gift.
I mean, I don't even know if we have to sneak in. We have the password. We can use that to get into the door. I could. Part of me thinks that we go separately. where those Nerid and Val go with you, dressed up as nobility, potentially offering you as a gift, scouting about. It'll be up to you to keep them safe because they have a tendency to
You gotta
try to
find
kill
your
themselves.
you gotta find your friend first.
While in there, yeah, you're looking for them. Then I can either go in first or after, using the same password, get in, looking like nobility, mingle about, looking for the friend.
And who has the amulet to teleport your friend out?
I have an amulet, but it doesn't have to be on me. I actually don't like magic.
I see. Well,
If you're going to be searching for things,
I missed that.
Did that pick up for anyone?
No. All
No.
right, good. I thought it was me because I've been having issues all night.
I said you were going to be the one searching for Dane. You're going to be the one most likely to find him, so you're going to want to have the amulet on you.
Okay.
do we have any way to communicate to each other?
I think I just got rid of that way of communicating with each other.
Well, these two have been communicating with you. That's a two-way connection.
Yeah, I just got rid of that. I found a magic shop and I've acquired some money since the last time I was there. Maybe we can find some sort of communication device where we can talk.
The only problem I see with this plan is at
All
some
of it.
point, yes, but at some point, the three of us could be face to face with Jasper, and while you guys are very, brave and strong, Jasper, I think you're selling him a little bit short. He's a pretty tough cookie, and he gave us a lot of problems, him and his goons before. So I don't know if the three of us being potentially stuck in a room with him is a very good thing.
Yeah.
The goal should be to get your friend out. I agree. We don't want to start a battle.
If it comes down to it, Seven, and if we can get out of there without a fight, but in order to do that, you have to go along with the ruse of being a gift for a short amount of time until you can sneak away. Is that something you're comfortable with doing?
Yes, I've done that espionage before.
Okay.
This isn't my
And
first
and you
rodeo.
know we're not giving you up lightly, and we won't leave you.
Well, you're not the one that owns me.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
I don't think it's really our responsibility.
I'll be able to get out at some point.
Okay.
Then I guess we have a plan.
Loose, yes. Well, I guess what time of day is I'm assuming it's night.
Very
Right?
nice.
Okay. Tomorrow we can go to a magic store and see if we can find some way of communicating with each other.
Okay.
And then
and then waste no time here. I don't waste time. I say we do it as soon as it's capable. This party goers that go to indulge themselves, I assume it's at night.
yes, I was just going to say I don't think high noon would be the right time to go to this establishment. I mean, we could try. I didn't really scope it out during the daylight hours. I typically try to avoid that.
All right, let
But
us away then.
as sun goes down, we can test it out. We may need to buy some sort of clothing for everyone as well.
Whatever
No-
you'll need.
Nobility clothing. Okay. All right. Magic store tomorrow, as well as the clothing store.
Okay. Everybody gets a long rest.
Woo.
It's the next morning. Anything you want to do before the magic shop?
Actually, one other thing. Narid, do you seem to know magic well enough, right?
Maybe.
I have this, and I pull out my gem of brightness. I don't know how it works. Do you know how this works?
I don't have any idea. I've never seen that before.
Okay. I guess I can ask at the magic shop. All right. I thought I'd try with you just to see if maybe you had any idea of what the hell this thing was, or Val, do you know anything about this? And
Oh, let me see.
I show you a gem of brightness. I don't know if you have the identify spell or anything.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at it real close, study it a little bit, and then I'll lick it, and then I'll shrug my shoulders and give it back.
Awesome.
It tastes like the inside of Dartmouth's pocket.
As it returns to the inside of Dartmouth's pocket.
No food there.
Well, it was worth a shot. I'm assuming you don't know anything about Magic 7.
Other than the fact that I was created through Pockite's magic, no.
Okay. All right. Let's. If anyone wants to join me, I'm gonna go to the magic store and hold my nose and see if they have some way of letting us talk to each other.
Well,
Okay.
we can't. We still can't go out. We're
I'll travel
homebound.
with you.
Oh, like we can put scarves on your head.
Not if I go like this.
Yeah. John Cena, you can't see.
Can't see him.
I'll go with Dartmouth.
Okay.
Okay. Seven and Dartmouth head out to the magic store. You find the elderly gnome Balat, who was working there before.
Mhm.
And do you look the same way you looked when she first met you?
Yeah, I'd keep up those appearances.
Back so soon.
I am. I have actually a few questions for you.
Okay.
First, I'm looking to buy an item. Last time we traded, and I was able to communicate with friends over long distances. Now they're back, and I don't need that anymore. And obviously, you were fantastic and traded the item back. I have my raven back, and you've been wonderful. So I thought I'd bring my business to you first. I'm looking
Great.
for maybe more close range communication, maybe something a little more frequent that I don't want to wait 24 hours before I can send another message. It needs to be something, a little more instant. Do you have anything like that?
I don't think I do.
Do you know where I could find something like that?
Well, how much do you know about spellcasters? Some people are able to cast a spell where you can speak to each other from mind to mind.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like what you would need.
That does sound. There's no gem or trinket or something that we can swallow or attach to ourselves or something that does that for us?
Not that I have.
Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. And the other thing, I do have a question, and I pull out my gem of brightness, and can you tell me what this is and what it does?
Oh, she takes it, examines it. It's kind of a large, crystalline, very smooth and polished looking gem, bigger than normal, and she kind of looks at it for a while, goes, "Close your eyes."
Oh, sure.
Flash, and you feel this intense heat and light. In Seven, she did not tell you the same thing, and you can just see this intense bright light, and your vision just goes all white as it. And Dartmouth, as you open your eyes, you see this intensely bright gem is kind of pulling back in its shining intensity to look back the way it was. And you can see that Seven is doing one of these.
Okay.
However cool he would play it, but you were able to see it through your eyelids. This bright flash, and she goes, "That, my dear, is a gem of brightness. Will you sell it?"
Well, maybe eventually.
Okay.
How much?
She hands it back to you.
Thank you. How much would it cost for you to teach me how to do that?
Oh, it's not hard at all. So if you look at she does it for free. So I was trying to find. I had Figaro's words, and I in all my thousands of papers, I wasn't able to find where I put it.
Fair.
But so there are 3 modes to it.
Yes.
There is where it just illuminates like a good flashlight.
Mhm.
There is a flash bang, and then there is an actual like I don't remember if it's like a detonation or what. But
it looks like a 30-foot cone.
Okay.
Or a beam. There's a
beam. That's what it is. Yeah.
It's one creature within 60 feet. DC 15
And that's what got you
Constitution.
with the beam.
Okay. And then the other one's a 30-foot blinding lights. Doesn't have a saving throw. So I can either do a cone or a beam, or basically cast a light spell. Okay.
And so whatever magic words for the different actions, you would just need 3 separate words for each one of those actions.
Okay.
And so, but she explains that to you. It's fun for her to kind of sit there and jabber on about it.
Sure.
And she tells you that if you were to sell it, she would buy it from you for 250 gold.
Wow. Oh, you know what? I may come back, and it might be useful for where I'm heading next. But next time I'm in the town, I may part with this. Now that I'm thinking about it, and pardon my ignorance, I don't know a lot about this stuff.
That's okay.
It's not part of my world. Would you happen to have? Do you happen to have weapons that are magically imbued, like maybe like a bow or arrows or anything along those lines?
Okay, I mentioned.
I have some swords, but not many. No, I have, and she holds up to you a scimitar.
Okay.
That when she takes it out of the sheath, it's got this like almost like this blue wolf's head on the hilt of it. As she takes out a sheath, you can feel the temperature in the room drop, and all these little snowflakes and ice crystals drop off it. And it's got a soft bluish glow to it that after she pulls it out, kind of pulls back into the blade itself. And she shows you this scimitar. Now this one's an expensive one. This is hard to find. This is 12,500.
Okay.
And puts back in the sheath, sets down.
I think that might be a little out of my price range.
Well, okay. How about this? It's a lot less flashy, but it might do right by you. And she pulls out a very odd-looking, almost boomerang-shaped blade. This is called a kukri, and she hands you this odd, but it's well balanced. It feels good in your hand. She lets you hold it. It's got a nice, good hold on. It's weighted, but it's not. It's a little heavier than a dagger. There's a little more to it. The blade is longer, blade is thicker, heavier, but it feels great in your hand. Now that's 225 gold if you're interested in that.
And what does it do? Like, does it shoot lights like the gem, or? Or make
Nope.
snowflakes?
Nope, nothing like that. It's just really good at. She kind of looks between Dartmouth and Seven. Whatever I think you two do when you do the things that you do.
So it cuts.
Yeah.
And you said how 250?
225.
225, even better. All right, let's. And I pat it and I put it on the counter. We might do something here. Do you happen to have a way of holding lots of things in like a sack or a satchel of some sort?
Now you would both also know that Val does have a bag of holding, if that's where you're asking.
Oh, all right. So Val
Val
has
does have
Since
one
when?
for a long time.
one. I didn't know that.
I remember this.
I don't think he does either. Look at him.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Apparently, you have a bag of holding.
I do have a bag of holding.
Awesome. That's really good to know.
Yeah.
But if you did want to buy one, she also has one.
How much do they cost?
Mm-mm-mm. Well, shit, now I can't find it.
It means they're free.
Oh, I lied to you. I lied to you. She does not have it.
Oh, bullshit.
She goes, oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about two different things. She holds up two bags that are much smaller, about the size of a good, like a pouch that you would put on your belt. And this one, she shakes it. It kind of rattles around. This is a bag of magic beans. It could be lots of fun. I don't know what you got planned. Lots of fun. But also, I have this one, and she shows a like a rusty orange colored bag, and she tips it down, and there are these weird little fuzzy, like almost fur ball looking things, and they're different colors. But I got these.
So
Now, since you are on a bit of a budget, this one, the bag of beans, is 3,000, and this one I call the bag of tricks. This is 600.
So and the bag of tricks. What does
So what
do?
happens is, if I'm not going to do it because it'll wreck the store. It also, between you and me, it won't work in here.
Good.
If you grab this little fur ball and throw it, turns into an animal.
Turns what into an animal?
The fur ball becomes an animal. Like it could be a beaver, could be a bear, a warthog. I don't know. I've heard all sorts of stories. I'm too scared to throw it, but 600.
What do you mean that it wouldn't work in here?
There are defenses that I have where magic doesn't work in here.
But his stone worked.
It's a proximity thing.
I see. And then I take my rifle out and be like, "Do you think this would work?"
Is that a threat?
I
No.
put my hand over the rifle and just kind of put it down.
And she kind of slides her hand across the counter and pulls a looks like a necklace with these little black smooth shiny beads on a and they're. She goes, do you want to see what I can do?
Not to worry, you're not my target right now.
Okay, well, if you're going to buy something, you're welcome to stay. If not, I think our time about ran out.
I just have
and
a couple.
She slides that back away.
I just wanted does these little fuzzy beans that turn into animals like?
Well, the beans are different than the fuzz balls.
Does the fuzz ball that turns into an animal, is it just a random animal, or is it like I can pick?
I think so. Yeah. No, it's random.
And 600.
Will it work outside?
Yeah.
And I look at Dartmouth.
It'll work just fine outside.
Okay, so we've got 225 potentially. I think I'd like to buy this. Well, I guess before would this count as a short sword, a light finesse weapon, a dagger? What type of?
It's like a +1 short sword.
Oh, all right. Before I buy a +1 short sword, I need to make sure I can use +1 short sword. Okay.
I'm sure you can, yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I had a short sword as a player. Okay, so 225 for this.
Mhm.
Do you have anything where you can speak with people across distances multiple
Well,
times?
I've got the sending stones, and that's about all I have as far as that's concerned. If you have other weapons, I have a little bit of everything, but that's just it. Some of these are hard to find. I have to trade for them or stumble upon them myself. So my inventory is kind of all over the place.
You do magic yourself?
Not much. I do enough to understand how it works.
And then I'd just take a step back.
Well, can I give you 750 gold for the sword and the fuzzballs?
Give me a persuasion check.
Fair. I'm gonna fail this so hard. Can I just roll on D&D Beyond? Do you care?
Oh, I don't care.
All right.
Oh, I can see it.
13.
So what were we? We were 225.
225 plus 600 was, if my math is right, 825. So it'd be like 75.
I'll do
gold
it.
up.
I'll do it for 8.
I'll just take this sharp stabby thing for now and maybe come back later for the fuzzballs.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be here.
Fantastic. I do appreciate you and everything that you've done for me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. You're a sweetheart. Well, she hands you a kukri. Go ahead, add that to your inventory.
Okay. Just a +1.
And
+1 short sword.
it should be in the inventory. It's drop down.
Oh, okay.
Kukri.
Thank you. And 225. I gotta reduce. Kukri.
Before Seven leaves, like turns around to walk out, he leans down to her and just, I like your style. Not easily rattled.
She gives you a little smirk, and a little like the Jeremiah Johnson nod.
But she's a dwarf, right?
No.
No.
Oh yeah. So I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. She's a very tall chair behind the counter, and she's but you still are looking down on her. Yeah.
yeah.
These big pointy ears are poking out through her long gray hair, wavy hair, and she's just like, "Thanks. I'm glad to see we rounded a corner here. When you're ready to spend some money, you come back. I got some things that I don't know. I think there's some things you could have a lot of fun with in these drawers. So come back."
Thank you. Thank you so much. And then I kind of grab 7 and exit the said building.
Hold my arm away from him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Once we're out of the building, I have another idea. This individual, if you're wanting to come with me, might not be as level-headed as the individual we just spoke to, so maybe not raise your gun up. But they will maybe understand you a bit more. There's a white fuzzy cat person that worked with Val a while ago. and she seemed to know a lot about some of that magic stuff. And she's also watching a small child that we're acquainted with. She might be able to help us figure out how to connect. I don't know how this works, but our brains to each other so we can talk. You ready to go have me introduce you to a person that really has no like for me at all?
He just starts walking.
Awesome. And we head our way to the artificer shop.
I actually like Dartmouth. I actually respect him a little bit.
So you walk into Karamai's shop. The door opens. The little bell above the door rings. Be right there. I'm busy. Hang on.
I wouldn't know Karamai, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, you would. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me. What?
Well, didn't
She's
study
visited.
Didn't she study under Pakite?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been around for 13 years.
Okay. Yeah.
That makes sense.
So
well, I would have no idea that they know each other, so I'm going to make the assumption they have
Yeah.
no idea.
Sweetie, no, don't touch that. Oh my God. Every day you're like your father. Jeez. Couldn't you stop? Thank you. Thank you. I got a customer. Wait, no. Okay. Here, no, have some more chocolate. Hi! As this white furred tabaxi comes around the corner from the back room, and you can smell the smoke going of the forge inside the back room. And she's got this red jacket with a high collar and little goggles up on her, set in her white fur. No.
Where am I?
Something. My goodness. Now, how the hell do you two? Oh. Are they back?
Who's they?
Val and Narid.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
I paid a fortune to have them go pick him up.
Saved their hides twice already.
I believe that. I believe that.
you two catch up. I'm gonna go. I walk and go find the child.
Okay. You see that when you go back, Karamai starts a conversation with Seven, and you go back and you see Demona has Dane's helmet near her, but she's got the dagger and she's kind of swinging it all around the artificer blacksmith shop area where she does all of her tinkering. So, no, you making all the little kid noises and knocking stuff over. Ooh, sorry. And she's doesn't really even notice you because you, even when you're not trying, you barely make a sound walking.
Yeah, I'm just standing in the doorway watching until she does. So if those two are having a conversation, then yeah, go right ahead. I'd just be watching her, shadow box.
Beware my powerful magic ruby. This is for my dad.
That
just
dagger
big high
returns,
kicks and
right?
whipping her tail around.
That dagger returns, right?
I think so.
Wasn't that the returning one?
Yeah.
I think it might be. Does she notice you there ever?
I mean, I guess eventually, probably when she's spinning, I'm not hiding. I'm just leaning against the door frame and just watching her, admiring the skill and the technique.
There is none.
Oh, sure.
But she does see you and runs over and jumps up and grabs onto you. She still has the dagger in her hand. You can kind of see it poking around from the back of your head.
Sure.
As she gives you a big hug around the body.
Just while holding on or whatever, I'm just going to kind of not disarm her, but take the dagger and just kind of move it around. And then when she's done at a natural spot, let her, I don't hug, but she's latching onto me. And when she's done, just gently put her down and then, flip the dagger over and hand it to her by the hilt or whatever, so she can have her weapon back.
She just looks up at you. Did you get my dad? Is he back?
Are you eating?
Am I eating?
Yes. Have you? Is the furry thing feeding you?
The fur? Oh, you mean Kay? Yeah. Oh,
Sure. Okay. And you're being treated well.
oh yeah. Oh, she's feels sometimes like I can't tell if she's like the fun aunt or a cranky mom because she kind of goes back and forth. But either way, I like her.
Okay.
She's the best. She's okay.
You're getting better with your dagger.
Really?
I kind of put it in her hand. Try like this, and then just stabbing outward.
Like that?
You don't want to slash as much with it. You want to poke them.
Okay.
And then if you hold it at the tip right here, and I hold the dagger by the tip of it, and I just throw it against the wall. Hopefully, I don't need to roll for this because I'll fail it right now. But it would just to hit the wall, poking in there at something, just to keep practicing it like this. It's going to bounce the first 100 times, but eventually you'll get it.
Okay. Is it okay to throw this in here?
It's okay with me.
Okay. She grabs it, throws it, and just goes sailing wildly.
What other items are in this room? Is there anything that looks expensive or artificer like?
It mostly tools and materials. There's a big forge, like a fireplace with bellows in the center and a chimney leading out.
Okay.
It's a lot of and big anvil. So in this particular spot, I wouldn't say it's high value things. It's high potential things.
Okay.
Like with all this stuff is where the cool stuff happens. But no, she's fine to throw it. She's going to knock over a lot of stuff. It's going to make loud clanging noises. But
perfect. Just stay away from the fire because it would hurt to have to pull it out of there. But yeah, you.
Oh, are you kidding? Watch this. She puts her hand in the fire. It only hurts a little. Okay, now it hurts. Now it hurts. Now it hurts. She pulls back out. I get that from my dad. Ow. I think I held it in too long.
Speaking of which, and the reason why I'm here is one, I was going to go talk to the white one, but I did want to check in on you and just let you know that I got a clue, a hint of where your dad might be, or at least where someone might know where your dad might be. We're going to see if we can find him tonight. And I don't want to get your hopes up, but I think you deserve and you've earned the right to know what's happening and that there might the things are moving forward.
She gives you a big hug around the legs, and her tail is doing a lot of big happy waves. As she looks up at you, she goes, "Don't get hurt like him. Don't let them take you too."
That's the plan.
But she goes over and she puts the dagger back in its sheath in her belt, and she puts the Dane's helmet back on. I'll be waiting here.
Protect this store. It's yours to protect.
Boom.
I'll about face and start heading back. And just listen in on their conversation.
Okay. Seth, what kind of stuff have you been doing with Karamai? Just kind of...
Yeah, I've thought of this. I would first, I'd go right into like business and be like, what are we up against? What are our odds? Who are these folk? Give me all the details you know about them, things like that. And like preparing, knowing is half the battle. The G.I. Joe say. So that's what I'm doing. I didn't know that I was gonna need to get in. I was able to get information, and now I am, since she's been here for however long and knows things.
Yeah. She explains to you that they are in essentially ninjas. They dress in all black, move mostly at night. They prefer the shadows. They carry rope darts and long swords. Your party would know that, but at this point you don't. So they are they are led now that it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's common knowledge, but the circle that you're in knows that they're being led by Jasper Sula.
And our odds?
Not great.
Their odds with me.
I mean, it's
Sorry.
look, if Dane's alive, Jay Pattycakes.
See him back there?
Yeah. Hi. If Dane is alive and he can help, that's going to be a pretty good run. I don't know a lot about Jasper, but I know that I'm scared to death of him.
You think he's done
Because
something to Dane?
Is this normal playgroup?
it's pretty. I bet so. Yeah. I don't want to get my hopes up, and I'm definitely not going to tell the little one. I can't imagine he's alive. It doesn't make sense. You don't have that kind of setup with all these soldiers, all these mercenaries, and just I don't
From
know.
what you described of the organization and his involvement in it, don't you think that he made an example of Dane?
Well, if he was going to, he didn't do it publicly. Nobody's seen the body. If you're saying like, hang him in the streets kind of thing, there's been none of that.
No,
It's
it would be
been a
within the
while.
own organization. He'd probably want to keep that hushed. He wouldn't. None of the
It's true. Yeah.
veiled death have ever left before.
Yeah.
No, I think he's using him as a prize within his own group. Tell me about the Sapphire in this city.
It's a mess. Oh, it's everywhere. I don't know how it's being brought in, but I don't know who's selling it. I know who's buying it, but it's and it's not just here. Port Orleans has problems with it. Even a little bit up in Pylos. I mean, it's all over. It's all over.
If Dane is difficult to get out, do you have anything that could help us get him out further if he's incapacitated in any form?
Let me see. Oh, good. My computer's moving real slow.
Probably all the streaming stuff going on.
It's the theme for the evening.
That's what the name of the episode should be.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, shit.
Just the slowness spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not really.
If he's a prize to Jasper, what kind of prize do you think he'd be? A bloodied type or something else?
I don't. That's kind of what scares me about Jasper is I don't know him well enough to know what his motives are or how he punishes. Like it's. I don't know.
It was really
I'm
great.
sorry. I know that's not what you want to hear. I know you want a clear-cut direction, but
These jobs are never clear cut.
yeah.
How did the master seem when he saw you?
Oh, he's good. He's getting paid a fortune by Parliament to help them with with the war over in Plymouth. So he's probably going to find a shop somewhere and settle down. So I don't know. That probably means he's going to push me out. Well, yeah. I mean, there's at least for a little while. And well, you tell me how's his house looking?
Destroyed in a fire. It wasn't attacked during the battle.
Oh. Well, he's going to lose his mind.
Yeah.
So it
And I'm
hold on. Did
not
you say
in.
it wasn't? It
No,
was
it
not
wasn't.
destroyed in the battle. What? How was it destroyed then? Hold on. You got to tell me more.
Not when Huxley took over. No, we had I guess some type of agreement with the Druids that they left us alone, and their quarry was Fort Barrows, and they got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to
Well,
be too happy that I let his house burn.
only paid enough to get left alone. I would think so.
How much did you pay for me?
I gave up some of my clockwork homunculus and some other things that your dwarf daddy has now.
You really like this Dane character, don't you?
Oh, he's everything to me. Yeah.
Well, I'll try my best. But
Yeah.
if my best is not good enough, I'm out of there.
There's a chance it might not be. So if you need to run, run. But I mean, they're not going to make it easy on you.
Don't
If
get me
he's in
wrong.
there,
I have no intention of running to Bacchitis before he
I
sees
know.
his house. So my differences I have with him. He only cares about his newer models anyway.
Oh, don't be jealous of 15. He's a good build.
Yeah.
But you two are very different. I can still tell your brothers though. I know Elazar's style anywhere. Don't forget that you and 15 are brothers.
I guess. As you said it, the dwarf daddy. I probably would have ended up the conversations about there.
Okay. So Dartmouth, you would probably come in at the tail end of that.
Yep. I'd wait for it to finish and, just minding my own business, but watching. As soon as it winds down, I'd interrupt. I know you don't like me, and you don't owe me anything, but I assume Seven has told you where we're going and what we're going to try to do.
Uh-huh.
Would you happen to have some way for us to talk to each other? We were at the magic shop and they mentioned something about spells and mind connect. I don't know enough about this, but some way to communicate would be incredibly helpful.
I know what they're talking about. They're talking about what wizards can do. They have there's a spell that lets them talk mind to mind, but I don't have any scrolls, and that's what you're looking for is a spell scroll. But I don't think. I mean, if the magic shop didn't have it, I definitely don't. I make my magic. She finds her magic, or trades for it, or steals it. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. She's stealing some of the stuff that's in that shop.
Made any firearms lately?
Not in a while. I got some ammunition.
You got any ideas about increasing my rifle's output?
Maybe if I had some time to spend with it, I could come
How
up
much
with something.
time? We're thinking of attacking Jasper tonight.
Oh, not that much. No. I don't rush my builds.
There. I wouldn't want this to be rushed either. Not this butte. And I pat it.
Let me get you set up though. And she gives you a pouch of 10 more rounds.
Okay. All right.
And so, since your ammunition is very hard to come by, you do need to. And I would never make Dartmouth keep track of his arrows, but with yours, you do have to keep track of your shots.
I subtracted what I used on the road and then added it back up. Now I'm back up to 20.
Okay. Well, good luck, boys. Bring him back.
That's the hope. Watch the girl. And without pleasantries or anything, I'll just about face and start walking out.
Okay.
I do like a military, hey, best luck to you as well.
She runs, come here, sweetie, say bye. And picks up Demona, and they both wave as you walk out the door. Where are you guys meeting up?
I guess we'd probably have to head back to Val and Nerid. I don't know what they've been doing. Last I
Val
saw
and Nerid, what have you been doing?
No.
Playing your cards.
I think I try to set up like an impromptu counseling session.
Oh my God.
You know, I sit down in front of her head. So, how are you, people, or guys or gals? How are all of you? And
I
I'm
look
just
around.
trying to,
It's just me.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's not just you, then who is it?
What? I
What?
have no idea what he's trying to do.
Hmm.
He
You
writes
know,
it down.
yeah, I got a little tablet taking notes. You know how when you're faced with two decisions and one seems right and the other one seems a little bit off, and you think maybe that's the wrong decision to make, and you hear like a little voice in your head that says, "Hey, you probably shouldn't do that," so you make the right decision. Do you hear that kind of voice?
What is going on here? What what what
I-
is this?
I'm just making conversation.
Oh, you want me to answer? Oh, okay. I don't know. The right one?
To make the right choices.
I would
Okay.
think so. For the most part.
Okay.
Mm.
Did you ever hear any other voices in your head?
We're not having this conversation again.
Okay. Are you hungry at all?
No?
Okay. I'm gonna take my notebook and scamper away.
I'm just I'm just I guess sitting on the ground like what the hell just happened? So confused.
That's about the time that Seven and Dartmouth return.
Empty-handed. Like
I got a new sword. Well,
I'm gonna stand up when they walk in.
we were unable to find anything to help us communicate with each other.
Okay.
The girl's good. We swung by the cat person's house, and checked in on the girl. Apparently 7 knows them.
Nothing from me.
Okay.
Yeah, she was no help.
Is,
I,
is there any good news?
we're in over
I
our
got 10
head.
bullets.
That is not good news. We knew that already.
I got a little bit of information on the possibility of where Dane is, and Karamai made a good point that if he wasn't made an example on the streets, he's probably been made an example within within Jasper's group. So where we find him and in what state, we'll just have to adapt, I guess.
I'm sure he's alive.
Does anybody have any healing spells?
Ew.
And I believe you've got some potions of healing as well,
Yeah, I got one too.
Val? Oh, you got them? Okay.
I got one.
Uh,
I don't think I have anything.
I had at one point I had some, but I think I've used most of them.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. I do have a potion of healing.
yeah, I think I used mine. I have the sensor shell, and then a couple of cure wounds.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing else that we can do to prepare. You guys enjoy cards?
So, Jim, don't I for the I gave the teleportation amulet the actual thing to
Dartmouth?
Dartmouth.
Yeah.
But there's something in there I have to make like a teleportation like glyph or something.
Yeah, it's
Um,
a sigil, and it's basically the landing pad. So you have 150 feet to go from that outward to move within to get to that point. So, and you'll get like the amulet will vibrate when you're within range. So, like if you were out of range, you came into range, it'll go, whoop, and you would just get a confirmation that you're within that range. But it's going to take about 10 minutes for you. It'll take 10 minutes for you to do the ritual spell to set up the sigil. But Grim did teach you how to do that. It's just an outside or above the table kind of thing that you just know. It's not a spell slot or any of that. It's just a thing you know how to do.
so I relay that to them and just remind them that I'll need that time, and we'll need to find a location that will give me 10 minutes to set that up. That's close enough to where we think Dane is.
How far was the perch that I was using to watch the door? How far was that?
I kind of had in my head that you were across the street.
At
So, what do we do? 100 feet, 150 feet ish?
So 150 feet from the door.
Yeah, I think 150 feet would probably, well, that probably seems fair.
You can make it 125, so I have 25 feet inside the building. I need to make it to
I was
the door.
actually thinking maybe I should bump it up to 200, so.
Oh. How long does your glyph last?
So before you guys get any further into the planning phase, if you put the sigil flat on a wall, you're going to land sideways and fall.
Right.
Okay, I just wanted
Good
to
to
make
know.
sure that
I would assume it needs to be like where
It would
we
be
want to
on-
go. We want it to be flat on the ground. Dartmouth may not know
Because-
that, but John would assume.
So when Blink would teleport people up to the Welda Tower, the sigil was placed essentially permanently on what would be like the foyer area. So you would teleport up, and whoever was physically contacting him would all be plopped right there on that foyer of the tower, and then be able to move up and down. But they were, so
Okay.
go from there.
And then how long does it last? If it's like 10 minutes, it's not worth it. But if it's
I would say it stays until you place it somewhere else, or I would think there would be a way to drop it because it was meant to be permanent. It's not. It wasn't meant to be like you know,
a movable,
used like you're using it. It was meant to be just for Blink to travel in and out. So I would say it makes more sense to go until you drop it.
Okay.
Because it would be annoying for him to have to do that 10 minutes every day.
Sure. Oh yeah, that would make sense. Okay. So maybe in advance, Val, you and I need to go.
We would have set that up beforehand too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is Val in advance, you and I go set this thing up before we ever go there. Like as a group.
Yeah.
We can put them up on the we can have this on the rooftop where I was watching. And then that way at least maybe we have a little elevation if maybe buy us some time. I don't know.
Is that the
Whatever you
full
think's
length
best.
though? We would put it wherever is most appropriate that hopefully we can teleport to it, but it not being in the most suspicious place. Whether that be an
Yeah.
alley to the next to where the what does the hideout look like?
Yeah. What was how big was this building?
It was a very modest building.
Okay. With the one entrance as far as we're aware. And then there's an alley. Was it in an alley or was it like a front door with a porch type thing?
No, it was a literally a backdoor alley.
Okay. And no one in this town ever questioned that there was a building without a door?
No, it's so imagine like a strip mall, not necessarily connected, but you got a big run of buildings and they're all kind of, it's not like a standalone thing where it's just like, oh, don't mind the windowless brick building that's 3 stories tall.
Right.
It's just kind of blended in with everything else. It looks like a door that's part of another building. Like it looks. Well, I guess it would be a 1-story building that looks like maybe something that you would store a lot of things in, but it's just looks like a man door. It looks very unsuspecting.
Okay.
Like a dingy metal door.
Okay. And then, so and that was in an alley. So we've got the alley width and then up and then a rooftop.
What did the roof look like?
There's a lot of Spanish tiles here. So I would say it just kind of blending in with the other buildings, just maybe part of like a warehouse that has multiple doors. But
150 feet, right, is the teleportation distance?
Yeah.
That's 15 stories. Right?
Yeah, but this would be more wide and flat.
Yeah, so anywhere
and then you would have other buildings next to it. What's that?
Anywhere within that building would reach if we were to put the sigil at the center of the roof.
Potentially, yeah.
And then my next follow-up question for Dartmouth would be how did the security on the roof look like?
I would assume it was all right because I was hanging out up there for 4 days. But that's a question for you, Jim. I didn't really ask when I was there.
No, there was nobody like patrolling the roof.
Okay.
Did I answer that right?
Best option?
The roof that I was on plus the roof of that building that we're scoping.
In my head, I saw you across the street looking into an alley.
Mm-hmm.
Where you have, this street's buildings are facing this way, this street's buildings are facing this way, and that long shady alleyway, that door was just one of many. So like it's not like a building dedicated to this one thing. It was just like almost like a little Monsters Inc.-ish, where you just have a shit ton of doors, and this is the one.
Okay. So
I know I'm not explaining it well. It's just
That's
no,
okay.
you're good.
So then I think the roof is our best option for this vigil
Yeah, we can put
because you
we
can
can put
get
it up
to
there.
it from anywhere unless there's a basement. But it's also
Not that I'm
15.
aware of.
If it's 150 feet, that's 15 stories. So does the basement go 15 stories down? You know, I think we'd be able to reach that sigil. It would work if we put it to the center of the roof.
Yeah, we can put it on the roof, and no matter what, if we can get the sigil within 140 feet of the doorway itself, somewhere, then if we can get in the door, we can fight our way back to the door and then get the hell out. The closer we can get the sigil, the better. But the closer they will be to wherever we pop out.
Right.
Not that they know where we're popping out to. We just kind of disappear.
So we're putting the sigil on the hideout roof.
Sounds like a solid plan.
I think so.
All right. And only one person can travel with the person holding the amulet.
Yeah, how does this amulet work?
when you go to use it, anybody physically touching you will teleport with you.
Okay.
Anybody.
And so we can all hold hands and get the hell out together.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Well, because that's what he would do when people wanted to come up, like Val and Shanavi Isi, one of his other students. They would all, grab a hold of Blink and then bamf up to the tower and unload supplies, get practice studying, whatever they were doing there.
Okay.
So that's what it was intended for.
Okay.
Fantastic plan. It's going to be ruined by the first dice roll.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
So that's the prep that we've done, I guess.
Yeah. Do we need to
now?
I preferably do we want to put the sigil, the rune or whatever it is,
During the day.
Yeah, do
right?
that during the day and then come back and do our actual mission later.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, Val, I'd take Val out to go set this thing up during the day.
Seven would go with him too, just to add that extra stealth.
Okay. Why don't you give me a group stealth check and just see how it goes? It's during the day, so I don't think it's
30-20.
huge still.
Hey.
Okay.
I think Nurid might, or I think I might stay back at the apartment still.
Okay.
Okay, what are you going to do with your time while they're doing that?
I guess like a lot of pacing around, kind of thinking about
rooting through my shit.
No, just kind of thinking about
The panty raid.
about what the plan is and everything, making sure that because I was asleep and I was very quickly briefed on it, probably like in the morning. So just kind of like going through it over and over in my head, making sure I've got down what we're doing.
I think they're starting to doubt you.
No, it's fine. They haven't said anything to me directly about.
Why would they? Tell me why you think they would. You ate a heart like a warrior. You scared them off. They're weak. They don't know what to make of you and your power. This plan, you saved this tiefling. Oh, why? You have an opportunity to raid this hideout and murder them. Kill everything in your path. Show me what you can do. Oh, you're so strong. You get stronger every day. Let me see how brutal you can be.
I understand what you're saying, but hear me out for just a moment. When you bestowed this upon me, I had no idea what I was given. I had no idea how to use it. And it has only been through their assistance that I have been able to learn how to channel your power into something of my own. If I were to continue working with them, not forever, just for an extended period of time, it could help me. You've seen,
So you don't want to kill them? You think they'll make you stronger?
I mean, I would be dead without them otherwise. I'm just not in a place that I think I can do anything on my own.
Nonsense. That is not the speaking of a warrior. What's wrong with you? You're getting so soft.
I'm not a warrior.
You
You knew.
are. It rings in your head. You are a warrior. You serve me. You serve me well. If you don't want to rip apart and dismember those you travel with, fine. Weakling, then I expect when you do encounter adversaries that you rip their throats out, feast on their hearts, plunge your sickle into their brains. Show me how ruthless you can be. None of this soft walking. Gentleness, it's putrid, it's beneath you. You serve Scylla. Don't you know what I am? Why don't I put things into perspective for you, dear? Say hello to her.
I
Say hello
cannot
to
hear
this.
you.
Say hello to her. Say hello to your sister. Narid? Do you hear his cries? Do you hear him?
Yes.
Narid? Just
First.
I'm fine. I don't need anything. Just 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 play along. Just do what you have to. That's enough.
Stop.
Oh,
Okay, I get it.
I can
I get
tap
it.
into his mind anytime I like. It's mine for the taking. It's
No,
Bibi Tala that watches him. He serves the Admiral now. Your brother is bound. Do what you're told. Show me you're ruthless. Show me you can be cruel. Show me you can be my protege. And then you can see what more there is to give you. I've only scratched the surface, Nerid. There is so much more to the deep. And then she goes quiet.
Just don't. I don't know if you can. Please just don't let them hurt him. Please. I'll do what you want.
You get no response.
After waiting for a few minutes, I'm gonna just kind of sit back down on the ground and just again think about what we're gonna be doing tonight and how I can appease her.
A puddle starts to creep up through the floorboards. Just a small dinner plate sized puddle. And it kind of waves and has an image appear, and you can see him. He's different. He's beginning to look a little malformed. He's armored now. And he looks like he's distressed, and he is fidgeting with hands, pacing. You can see him. And you see him grab a long polearm type of weapon and walk out of the image. Puddle goes back to being just an ordinary watery puddle, pulls back into the floorboards of Dartmouth's apartment, and it's not even a drop of water is left in its place.
I'm just staring where the puddle was, more distraught than I was just a second ago. So I think I just stay on the ground until the guys get back.
Okay. You come in, you find Nerid sitting on the floor. What would you like to do?
What time of day is it?
With all the stuff that you've been doing, I would say it's probably afternoon.
Oh. Unless there's something else that anyone needs to do, Dartmouth is going to sit down and start making some poisons.
Okay. Then what?
Polishing my rifle.
Okay.
Does Nerid, does she look like distressed?
I think at this point, I just look tired, like emotionally exhausted.
So I'm sorry. You guys did set up that sigil?
Yes.
You said you got a dirty. I got a dirty 20, and what else for the rules?
Oh, a dirty 20, a 24. I don't know what Val got.
I got a 15.
15. Okay. Yeah, you all make it up, set up the sigil over 10 minutes, and return back. Okay. Now that, sorry, I just want to make sure we didn't miss that.
No, you're good.
Cool.
So, Nerid, you look tired?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna see her sitting on the ground, and I think I'm gonna go up and kind of squat down next to us or next to her, and say, Nerd, we've been traveling together for a while now, and I think we've all come to trust each other, and I just want you to know that we're all here for you, and if you ever do need to talk about something, or if you need to get something off your chest, or if you need us, we're here for you.
I'm not gonna look at him when I respond.
Okay.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, and then I'll just kind of pat her awkwardly on the shoulder, and then
I'm gonna
walk away.
not exactly like flinch, but I'm gonna kind of like, as soon as I feel him touching me, I'm gonna kind of like a little faster, like kind of jerk away from it.
And then I'm just gonna make like a sad sigh and then walk away.
Okay. Rifle is polished. Poisons are made. Awkwardness is in the room. You guys heading out at dusk? Wait till late night?
Following Dartmouth when he thinks best.
Yeah, based off of when I saw the majority of the traffic going in, it's probably when we time it to be around that a normal time for the evenings when I saw people going in.
Did we buy clothes for the two
Oh
to make them
shit!
look
That
noble?
was the other thing that we were gonna do.
You
We
got
had
it.
All right. Yeah, we
Okay.
buy fancy clothes for everybody.
You're buying fancy clothes?
Yeah, it would have to be fancy clothes because that was the appropriate attire for the people that went in, right? They were
Yeah.
fancier, nobility type.
Let's do 50 gold.
Okay,
You want me to take it off?
sure. You could save me some cash.
So 50 gold is 5 platinum. Is that correct?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Your money bags with all this platinum now.
And I just deleted all of our money.
Awesome.
No, wait, I'm good. Never mind. We're good.
and,
We're okay.
and it's gone.
Yeah, that's how the world works these days. So
Yeah.
Just about.
All right. Dartmouth, lead the way.
Oh yeah, I lead the way. We'll probably. I guess your call on this, and because Dartmouth would be able to know what their abilities are. Maybe not 7, but the other 2. Is there an easy enough footpath on the rooftop to get there, or? Well, we're all gussied up and fancy clothed. Then we just walk the street.
Okay.
7 would begin in more of an archaic robot walk, more of rigid movement. And you and I watched Rebel Moon the other day, where the fluidity movement of that robot. This one's more jostling and moving, and he's faking it.
Okay.
I like that show. Side
Rebel
note.
Moon. We
Yeah.
never finished it, did we?
No.
Yeah, we'll have to finish that.
All right. So Dartmouth, are you using probably quite a ways. It's not in the heart of the city, like where Karamai's place is. That's gonna be quite a walk, like maybe 45 minutes.
Okay.
Don't we all need to be disguised? Because haven't they seen?
Well, yeah, I guess with the fancy clothes, can I disguise kit them?
In what way? Well, you can't make Nerid shorter.
No.
But you could change her, like her skin color. You could change how she wears her hair. Yeah, there's.
Regular elf?
What's that?
I said regular elf.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
just
you're about 1.5 feet too tall to be a regular elf.
Just at least at a minimum, making them look like legit nobility.
Okay.
Along with the clothes, but like hairstyles and I'm assuming we probably got some costume jewelry with 50 gold and things like that.
Yeah, and big hats and all that things. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, who is getting fancied up? Just Val and Nerid?
Yes.
And you're using disguise self, and you're going as yourself, but trying to make yourself look like an outdated model.
Yeah.
Where's your rifle?
You don't want to know.
Bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
You want
Bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
Okay. So give me a group deception check, and it's going to be a very low DC. Let's do DC 8.
Oh crap! Oh no!
Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Where'd my dice go?
Who rolled the 4?
I rolled a 4.
Oh, who
Hey,
got the
there's
next
a
20?
20. I rolled a 10.
I don't have anywhere
I
good to
got
roll
a
it.
6.
Actually, I rolled an 11, but I have a -1 to both performance and deception.
Okay, so we have a nat 20.
I got a 9.
You got a 9. Okay.
10.
Matt, what did you get?
Well, I got a 6 overall, but I am really good at performance.
Nice.
But that's only for performance and persuasion.
Right.
Oh, with
Okay.
an instrument. Never mind.
I think
Sorry,
the other 3 are high enough to pull you out of the dumps. So
Yeah, I forgot I
as
had a
goofy
plus.
as you may be looking, huh?
I forgot I had a +4, so it's actually 13.
Okay, great. So you all are looking at Val, who's acting very weird and looking very weird. It's hard to cover a full mechanical arm that with a diode in the center of his chest. He's got a lot of crap that is illuminated, and it's not easy to pull this off. But if you walk quickly, and you do, you are able to make it work, and you arrive to the door or to the alley.
Probably a block before we get to the alley, I'll separate from them,
Okay.
giving them the password and the directions to get to the door.
Okay.
So what is the password?
I don't know. What is the
Password.
password? Password?
You have it written down on a piece of paper behind you.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, is that this?
Yep.
He snuck into your house.
I can see it.
Oh gosh, get my spectacles out because old man John's got some will die in hot pursuit and fiery chariot crashes. Some will die in hot pursuit while sifting through my ashes. Some will fall in love with life and drink it from a fountain that is pouring like an avalanche coming down the mountain.
The
Yeah.
hell of a password.
Val, you got that?
And I don't
Yeah, I
mind
got
the
that.
sands of time.
Good.
It's a passphrase is what it is.
Do we get some kind of bonus if I can tell you who sings that song?
I will give you inspiration if you could tell me that.
That would be the
Not
Butthole
Surfers.
surfers.
Yep.
Pepper.
So,
Yay.
John, we already knew that. We've already had this conversation. But Matt, you can have inspiration.
Oh,
Yes.
what if I give you the album? I've got it over here in the.
Electric Larry Land. No. All right. So, Dartmouth, where did you go? You went to the roof to be separate?
Well, no, I would have held back, given them the password
okay.
and everything, so they can go in, and then I would probably wait like 10, 15 minutes and go in after them.
Okay. So they're a group of 3. And you're coming in later. Okay.
Correct.
Who's doing the talking between the 3 of you?
Not me.
Ooh, one of us.
I think it should be Val because he was there when the plan was like being made.
Uh-huh. Okay. Val, you get to do the talking.
Yeah.
You are shown the door. There is a kind of chubby, ill-kept, foul-smelling, homeless man outside this door, and he's got a very stale pastry that he's just kind of gnawing on. He's really trying to work at this thing. And evening.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I'm gonna kind of like lean back and make like a disgusted face. And then I will give him the password. And kind of like a quick, but like, yeah, just very disgusted by his appearance and what he's doing.
He stands up, gets the key off his belt, unlocks the door. Have a good night.
And then I will like, I'll pull my coat like up to me and kind of like side straddle so I don't touch him. And Nurid and Seven
I just
can
figured out
follow.
what I look like walking behind them. Have you guys ever seen Real Steel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I look like one of the robots walking behind like the people who control the robots in the boxing ring.
Perfect. Is anyone an Always Sunny in Philadelphia fan?
Yes.
I've seen some of it.
I was thinking when you were talking about fancy clothes, I was gonna be Charlie and or Mac and Dennis when they were being the Royals or like the British people with the wooden teeth. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. You should definitely be doing an accent right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's. I mean, I did give you inspiration.
There you go.
It would be nice. The
Yes.
worse, the better.
My pinky's in the air as I walk.
Yeah,
After-
quite. Yeah.
After you are inside this doorway, the door is shut behind you and locked. There is very little light. There are some candlelit sconces lining the walls. And if you guys, please bear with me, can you go to
I've been
the
it's up. I've been waiting.
VTT?
Yeah.
Oh, let me see if I can get this.
And if so, John, if you can take a look at this, make sure I'm not doing it wrong.
How do you do that?
If you go D&D Beyond and go to maps. Oh, hold on.
Launch VTT.
Yep.
I don't see a maps option.
I think it just says
Okay.
launch VTT.
Haley,
Oh.
are you on your character sheet screen?
Yeah.
Top right, it says campaign, dragons and flagons. And then to the right of
Okay.
it has a play button that says launch game. Click that.
Okay.
And let me know if anybody can see it.
Oh, I see it. I see a hallway, I think.
I think it's
Okay, so
It's blocked out for me.
does it just look like a big black square?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gray.
And then yeah,
Nope.
I also see the hallway question mark.
So
I don't have this.
Are you able to put it on the stream?
So I'm on D&D Beyond, but I have Maps VTT, but I don't see anything that says launch VTT.
All right. You go play D&D,
Play D&D.
my campaigns,
My campaigns.
launch VTT of Dragons and Flagons.
Oh, Dragons. What's new in maps? I got a blank screen and some little bitty icons down here.
okay, so you do see Val, Seven, and Nerid inside the door.
Oh, I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh my
Really?
god, this place is big.
I gotta zoom in.
That's what she said.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I could have said 6'7".
Again?
They're both
Always.
so bad.
You could always say it, especially with a character named Seven. Yeah, quite. Yeah. You know what I mean?
All right, Val, Seven, and Nerid. You got about 10 or 15 minutes of stall time before Dartmouth pops in. What would you like to do?
I'm walking behind you guys.
Oh, it's just a hallway.
Yeah, I think we just
Nothing
like
to do.
It's a
John, are
haunted
you able
house.
to see that on the stream? I knew it wasn't going to be easy. Sorry.
Who's moving me?
I did. I think that's what our walk-in order was.
Okay.
Okay.
If hang on, can I? If this is where we were walking,
Oh, great. You could have just used your words.
hang on, I'll find the eraser. Ah, bigger eraser. Perfect.
Okay.
Did Dartmouth give us any kind of like a rundown or layout of the inside?
No, he has
we
no
have-
idea.
Okay, so
You guys
I
are
think-
actually. Good.
I think we just like slowly, but also like we own the place, and we just slowly walk down this hallway, kind of in a little bit of a clump.
Okay.
And but we stay close enough to where we can whisper to each other if we need to.
Oh, there we go.
I'm assuming that this is showing no doors, so there's no doors. If there's like, is there anything in this hallway, or is it just totally blank?
There are stone floor, stone walls, stone ceiling. At the end of this very dimly lit hallway are two doors, a wood door and a metal door. Dartmouth, you let me know whenever you get in. I don't see any reason why your password won't work just as well as theirs. So just when you think it's appropriate, just plug yourself into the hallway.
So I'm gonna make a little show of like adjusting my fancy clothes, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna whisper to these two, uh, wood door or metal door?
Um,
How are we
metal?
supposed to know?
I don't know. Pick one.
Excellent. I will go up to the metal door.
Okay.
Is there a knob?
There is a big fat lock on it.
Okay. I was not given any kind of key. It's like a padlock or like a deadbolt.
Yeah, like an exterior lock.
All right, then I will turn to the side and look at the wood door.
Okay.
Is there a knob?
Yep. Just looks like an ordinary interior door.
Then I will. I'll knock.
No answer.
I will turn the knob and walk in.
It's wide open, and you see a small staircase leading down. Mhm.
Ooh, fancy.
Thank you. Okay.
And we'll just.
Okay. Oh, this is so fun to watch you guys move the. So does the stream see our faces like Discord does, or is it just only what's on the VTT screen?
It's all our characters, it looks like.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, I'm not that character.
Chat, Petreni's a robot.
All right. So
We will, or we'll start descending the stairs.
okay. Go for it.
Oh. Yeah, and I'm gonna say something about the virtual dice because you just rolled a a natural 20 on your last roll. You know, it knew, man.
You did see them walk down unharmed. So if there was any kind of traps in their path, they didn't set them off. You at least have that much common sense. And Val, if you're leading, lead away.
Yep. We'll continue on down the stairs.
Okay.
A lot of stairs. Gee, though.
So as you come down, you see this is a long, dimly lit stairwell, and as you, I'm gonna go move you. Dartmouth, are you still that far back? Okay. 7 and Dartmouth, you guys, or 7, you go ahead and catch up. Val, as you're walking up now, you can hear a lot of commotion up ahead. You hear laughter, music. You hear just clanking of glasses, stomping. Sounds like a big, huge party.
These stairs are going up.
They are all going down.
Yeah.
There's no other doors along this way. It's all just
Correct.
staircase.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we will continue to head towards the sounds of frivolity.
Okay. So I'm clearing the way. When you guys are ready to move, you move you.
Okay.
There we go.
I got scared, ran away.
No. Now that you are up against this another interior wooden door with a simple doorknob, the
Jesus Christ, he's huge.
oh, what happened?
Sorry.
He increased his size. The gargantuan.
You can hear there is a lot of people inside this room. There is all sorts of singing and music playing, and you're on the other side of a big, huge party.
Okay. I will adjust my code again and say, everybody ready?
No.
I guess so.
Love the confidence. No,
Okay, going in?
Going in. Yep, we're going in.
All right. It is a pretty big space as you walk in, and you find tables, chairs, a bar, lots of people singing, dancing. There is a bards up on the stage. There, people have food at their tables. Drinks in hand, women in hand. Some are similar to that you might find at the Kotha. Sorry, my computer keeps freezing. In a minute now.
It might be all the commoners you have in here.
And they're all dressed like you. They're here to spend money, and they're throwing it around like it's nothing. They come up to the barkeeps, ask for bottles after bottles, wine, ale, spirits, all of it. Oops. Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
And people are arm in arm dancing. Men and women are dancing, swinging around, and just having a great time. You are just in a big old party.
Okay. As I
I
look
don't know
around
what
to
I was expecting, but not this.
Agreed. As I look
Just
around,
easy.
is there anyone or any table? Does anything stick out to me as like someone like a higher up or someone in charge, or
Nope.
do I see anyone like that? Okay.
Give me a perception check, though. Just
I would also like to do that.
go for it. And Daniel.
Oh, what did I do?
It's gonna be a 16 for me.
And what are you looking for, Haley?
I guess same as Val, just anything that seems like out of place.
Okay.
Anything worth investigating.
I'm just using my passive perception of 18.
Okay. And Val, what did you roll?
Yeah.
I didn't roll shit yet because I'm trying to figure out how to work all of this.
Okay.
Dice on that page is in the bottom right.
Yeah, but I'm looking for what? Nope.
The spider.
Spider.
There we go.
Stretch.
Perception and rolling.
Ooh, all right.
17.
So all the way across the speakeasy floor, there are a lot of doors around the wall to your right, and you have two doors on the opposite wall. No doors on the wall of the stage, and no doors on the wall of the bar. You do see one very beautiful woman grab a kind of an average-looking guy as they're kind of giggle their way, and a door opens, and they go inside and close the door. And the door, are you able to see my mouse, or is it? I think I got to do something else.
No, I don't see your mouse.
Use the ping.
Oh,
There you
great. I just froze my computer again. Oh, that's terrible things. What just happened?
I see a white dot by a door.
Okay. What the hell? I just had a complete playback, and that's really weird. Okay.
Keep talking. I'll be right back.
Okay. So, let me try the ping again. Point ping. Why am I not pinging?
You're pointing.
Huh?
You're pointing. Ping is after you click the ping button, it pops up, and you click the ping instead of the point.
Nothing's popping up for me.
You want me to ping it?
Sure. Oh, you know why? There we go. I got it now. I clicked the wrong thing. Okay. So that door, you can see some people go in, and as you open it, it has a weird kind of echo inside there, and you see some water in that room. And
I'm sorry, I missed the ping. What door is that? Oh, that one over there. Okay, got it.
A little bathhouse.
Well, Val is taking off his shirt and shorts, and
And I am grabbing him by the shirt's gone, so the scruff. Like, no, don't even try it.
it's a satyr's heart.
Looks like a party.
Yeah. What would you like to do?
Male or female going out of that?
Both.
Both.
So some are just
Go ahead.
Yep.
Okay. I think. So that table that we're standing next to looks empty.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna motion for 7 to like have a seat at that table,
Okay.
I
and
stand next.
then I'm gonna move around to the front of the bar here. Or yeah, Nurid. I mean, she can choose to do whatever she wants. Doesn't have to necessarily follow me.
She's at the
But
She's at the table with 7.
okay. Then I'm gonna go to the barkeep, get their attention. Order a couple of ales. Um, and then let's say, excuse me, good sir. If we were looking to um present a gift to the proprietor of this establishment, how do we go about doing that?
Oh, I'm not really sure. I just what kind of gift do you have? And
Well, we have a very unique, one of a kind Warforge built by none other than Mr. Potgate.
oh,
That's Yes, we have been lucky enough to get our hands on, and we were
oh,
looking to establish some
is that it
goodwill.
over there at the table?
Yep.
Oh, well, I tell you what. Why don't you just walk it over here, and I will make sure that it goes to the right place. And that's
Oh,
3 gold for the ales.
okay. Here's your 3 gold.
Or did you? How many did you buy? It's 1 gold each. I don't know how many you bought.
I bought 2.
Okay, two gold then.
Yep. Well, I appreciate the ales.
Sure.
But I do have some further business to conduct. We'd really like to present our gift in person.
Oh, I don't think that'll be able to. Won't be able to make that happen. But I appreciate it just the same. Like I said, if you want to, I can get you a quill and ink if you want to leave a note or a message or something. I'd be happy to pass that along.
You know what? Great. Let me confer with my associate. If we could get a pen and ink, and maybe we could put something to paper, and we'll try to come up with something.
Sure, yeah. He forages around the bar a little bit. Takes him a few minutes. Comes back. Here we go. We just do an inventory last night, so puts a little inkwell on your edge of the bar or on your spot at the bar with a quill and a little kind of shabby looking piece of parchment.
Wonderful. Thank you much.
Happy to help. Goes right back to 10 customers. Whiskey? Okay. Yeah, a whole bottle. Absolutely. He just kind of wanders off.
The
Yeah.
other people in this establishment, do I notice any weapons on anybody at all?
Give me a perception check.
You got it.
Nice.
24.
These people are all here pretty much just to get drunk, get laid, and dance and have a hell of a time. And they are the people who are up at the top half near the stage. They're just dancing, flipping their dresses around, stomping, clapping to the music, and their guard is pretty well down. You don't see any. There's no blades. You don't see any kind of firearms like you have.
I wait for Val to come back.
Okay. I will come back and present the ale to Nerid and say, "Here you go, my lady.
I
and
don't
then I
drink it.
will whisper more under my breath. Well, that guy sucks. Um, I told them that we're here to present 7 as a gift, and we had some business to discuss. And they said to just leave him here with a note, and they will make sure that it gets to, I'm assuming, Jasper.
That is not ideal.
Nobody in here has a weapon. You can use that to your advantage, saying, in good favor, we concealed his weapon. But in order to give him completely, he must be given it as well, without trying to brandish it here.
7, as you are done talking to them and you kind of look back up with that passive perception of 18, you notice that the barkeeps have all kind of congregated to themselves, and you see them looking over at you, pointing, and they clearly are talking about you and your party.
That's all I say.
Then they go back to slinging drinks.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I like that. What if we? I told they gave me a piece of paper and ink. They said we could also leave a note. What if we give it a few minutes here and we pretend like we're trying to come up with a suitable note and see if they come around and maybe they send a runner to talk to Jasper and let him know we're here. Maybe something will change if we just give it some time.
Okay.
In order to not draw more attention, 7 doesn't talk. He acts strictly like a bodyguard.
I don't know if waiting is the best option. Like if we go with Seven's plan, and okay, just to be like, okay, above the table, just to be clear that I understand what Seven's plan was. He's saying that like he comes with a weapon, and in order to hand him over, he needs to have the weapon with him, but we don't want to brandish that and alarm everyone in here, correct?
Correct, and it's in an expensive place that we're not comfortable giving up.
Okay,
And we
great.
did this in good faith.
What exactly does that mean?
We hit it in good faith that like we didn't he doesn't have it on him right now because
Okay.
this is not the type
He
of
didn't
place.
come barging in with a gun.
All right, cool. Okay.
And you'll have to show them how to use it. It's a show thing, not a right thing.
Okay.
Where my
Okay.
on switch is.
If we end up going with Seven's plan, if we wait longer to tell them that we need to give them something in order for
Yeah.
him to work, for a lack
Yeah.
of better words, it's gonna seem more suspicious. I think if we go with that,
Gotcha.
we need to decide if we're doing that now and go and tell them now.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'll spend a minute and just kind of look like I'm trying to, figure out how to put this all into words. But then I'll head back up to the bar.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as Val was still messing with the note, I was gonna get up and go to the bar to explain that.
No, okay. Did you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that an above the table question? I need to make sure.
What? No,
Or
you
was
can get
that
up and
Val
walk.
asking? Or was that
No,
Val asking?
No, yeah. No, that was but I didn't know you were gonna go up, but if you want to go up, that's fine.
Cool. See, I'm gonna go up to the bar instead. You were saying something
Dartmouth,
about
where are
Dartmouth?
you?
As soon as I saw them walking down the stairs, I would have poked my head in just to confirm that they were going down, like moving in there. But you said that there was another door in this. I don't know how to do a pointer on here.
Yeah, but by your character.
Yeah, this area up here.
Yep.
What type of door is that?
Is a heavy metal door.
I'd like to listen at the door and potentially like inspect it, investigate it in some way, shape, or form.
It sounds like John Davis from Korn. Yeah, give me a perception check with advantage because it's very still, very quiet, and you should. Is there anything in particular you're listening for?
I honestly trying to hear anything behind the door,
Okay.
and also inspecting the door, looking for any traps and things like that. Come on, roll good. 23.
It is perfectly still and quiet. Not a sound behind you, not a sound ahead of you. And give me an investigation check for your traps.
Please don't suck. 6.
2 6s.
I didn't roll with advantage. It was just a regular.
I can see both from my
Oh.
thing, and
Looks good to you.
Does it appear locked?
Yes, there's a big, heavy padlock on that door.
All right, we're picking it.
Go for it.
Yay!
19.
You were sitting there and you are working at it. You are working at it. It's just not able to get it.
Okay.
You were almost there, and it just kind of whether you just weren't able to turn those last tumblers over. Doesn't go.
Do I?
You almost had it.
As soon as I'm done futzing around with it, I listen again. Do I hear anything?
No.
Okay. And no one's coming down the hall or anything.
Correct.
I pull out. I don't pull anything out. I knock on the door.
Okay. In what way? Like big, like FBI kind of knock, or just a kind of knock?
Confident knock. Just like the back of my fist. Just a boom, 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 but not aggressive. More of a hey, I want you to know I'm here and I'm not intimidated, but like I belong here.
Okay.
At the same time, I'm closing the wooden door, or right before knocking.
Okay.
This Val goes for a dip.
I can make my hair disappear.
Oh my god!
It's the hidden area.
Some time passes and you don't hear any response.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I will. How long is this sometime? Like just a minute or so, or?
How long do you wait?
Yeah, I wait a couple minutes, and then I will. I'll try another knock.
No response.
Yeah, after the second knock in a couple minutes, I will I'll go down the stairs and I'll start heading into the festivities.
Okay.
Wait, did you try to pick that lock and it didn't work?
It did not work with a 19.
Oh boy.
All right. When you walk into, are you going to go into the speakeasy?
Yeah, once I see them sitting right there in the doorway, I'm going to not give them a second look. I would walk right past them and go to the bar.
And did they know your disguise before you all entered, or are they seeing you as a stranger?
I don't have that answer. I
I
think
thought
I
you
think I think
did
he
he transform
disguised.
like on our way here, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I think we
I
saw.
think I did it with them right before we split up. So
Okay.
yeah, they would have known my disguise.
So you see Dartmouth in his new look. Walk up to the bar.
He
What are we
makes
gonna
a
do?
pretty attractive lady.
Looks like Bugs Bunny in a dress.
I'd catch the eye of the barkeep, and then as soon as they settle and come over my way, I'd kind of flag them my direction.
What can I get you?
Whiskey, please.
Sure. Glass or bottle?
Just a glass.
Of course. Get you a good sized tumbler of whiskey. 1 gold.
Perfect. Pull out the gold, and then, hey, I noticed on the way down there's another door. This is my first time in this establishment, but it's the right people told me the right people told me this is the place to be. But I saw the other steel door. It was a little confusing. What's in there?
Oh, it's locked for a reason. I'm glad to have you here, though.
I'm thrilled I found the right way. I was just kind of confused. Yeah, I'm assuming doors are locked for a reason. I was just kind of curious. It's none of my business, I'm assuming.
I agree.
All right. That's what I like to hear. I find the most I give him just a gold coin. And then depart and go find an area over here. Is this a door that I'm standing next to?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to wait there for a little bit, keeping an eye on the room and all of the people within it.
Okay.
Do I see anything exciting or?
A huge party with tons of people dancing. Clearly, there is prostitution happening.
Sure.
In these the rooms along where Seven has his back. You notice some people will come out soaking wet, laughing, drunk, acting wild as they run back in and out, and then you put two and two together very quickly that this room here has there's a little bath in there. What outside of that would you want to look for?
Ultimately, the door to the north, not to the bathhouse, but did anyone go in and out of that one at all?
Nope.
Okay. A cursory glance as I look around, does it appear locked or unlocked or anything along those lines? And what
It looks like a sturdy interior wooden door.
Okay. I'll walk over. I guess who's what of these commenters that are closest to me? What do they look like? Who are they?
They look like rich drunk people who are dancing, acting fools, and letting all their guards down, letting their hair out, however you want to phrase it.
Sure.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Just they're all drunk, wealthy socialite.
They don't even notice you. They don't care about you. They just look like they're having the best time. And the band is fantastic.
Okay.
They are really, playing horns. They've got lutes and just a really good shanty that everybody is really enjoying to stomp and dance around to, twirling partners. Everybody's real sweaty from it. They're having a great time. They don't notice you right now.
No one has really noticed me as far as I can tell.
Not the wallflower, no.
Okay, perfect. Then I'm going to stumble over to Commoner up at the top with my whiskey, kind of splash it on him as I throw my arm around his shoulder and lean in and be like, oh my God, this is so much fun. And just like ham it up for a bit. Oh my gosh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's the best thing to do in here?
What you're doing right now, he just matches you completely. And do you have a drink in your hand? Is there anything left in your he takes it out of your hand, slams it, and he starts to pull you, and he wants to pull you onto the dance floor dancing.
Before we go dancing, I need to get another drink. Is that the way to go? And I point to the door that I was standing next to.
Oh no, that door's locked. You don't want that one. The bath is there, and then the girls are over there, and the drinks are over there, the music's there. This is the party. This is the place to be. He starts dancing around it.
It doesn't make any sense. Why would they lock?
It doesn't have to make sense.
I know, but why would they lock a door if we're all supposed to be having so much fun?
Who cares? Get another drink.
Come on. I got a secret. I got a really cool thing to show you. And
secrets.
And I start pulling him towards the said locked door.
Okay.
Let's
what's the secret?
I want to know what's in this room, and you do too. And you were telling me all about the cool things that were in this room, and you and I should go in there. You go get in there right now. Let's do this.
I don't know how.
Have you tried
what's
turning?
In there?
Yeah,
I was telling you.
I heard. Yeah, you said that there was like the prettiest, the best. Everything was in that room, and that was the place to go. That's where they only let the best ones in.
I heard that same thing.
I know.
I heard that same thing.
You need to
like
get
an hour
in.
Ago.
I know. Get in there right now.
Okay. I don't know how.
Did you try the knob?
No, it's locked. He wiggles that. See, it's locked. I told you.
I know, but
I got it. Hang on. I need a key for this door. And he starts dancing his way across, and it kind of gets lost in the people. But every once in a while, key for the door! Unlock the door! People start to chant with him, unlock the door! And you kind of lose him in the middle of the dance floor as people kind of mob around him, and he forgets halfway across what he was there for as people are chanting, unlock the door. The band changes their tune to play along with Unlock the Door. They're coming up with a song called Unlock the Door on the fly, and the most of this place gets pulled in as the party kind of turns up a couple notches.
As they are all yelling, unlock the door.
Unlock the door. Unlock the door. Boom, 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 strumming the lutes to it.
Yeah, as they're yelling and singing and having a good time with Unlock the Door, I'm going to move into the middle of the people. I don't know why whenever I click on my character, like a little box pops up. That's weird. But moving into the middle of the people as they're yelling unlock the door, and I'm going to continue yelling with them.
Okay.
But I'm going to start I guess yelling into the crowd with them so they don't necessarily know it's me, but trying to change unlock the door to break down the door.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check. They're drunk, but you're asking a lot of people to do something hard. Let's do DC 18.
All right, this is not a good one for me. I'm not a charismatic person. Let's see how well we can do. Please get lucky. Nope.
They sing, yeah, break down the door. Sounds cool. They love it. Break down the door. The party is still going. They are still swirling this big happy mob in the middle of the dance floor, but they're not into following directions.
They're not actually breaking down said door. Okay.
Nope. But the chorus has changed.
Okay. Well, at least I got them to change the chorus. Yeah, eventually I will mosh my way back over to the bar.
Okay.
All right, I lost my drink. Another whiskey, please. And I pull out
How
a
did you
gold.
lose a drink as he's pouring it for you?
Well, it doesn't matter. And then
One gold.
Yep. I take it, and I'm just going to hang out at the bar, turn around, put my elbow on the bar, and just listen and watch.
Okay. Nerid, Val, and Seven, you see Dartmouth emerge back out of the crowd. What are you guys doing while he was stirring up a mosh pit?
Or a farming.
Okay. Your
Well,
brooding is up tier right now.
Well, I went up to the bar to try and talk to them about
Okay.
our little plan.
But every
All right.
time
I'm gonna go up there.
every time somebody looks at me, you hear the first 3 strings of sexy back.
Yeah. Nerid, what
Um,
were you saying before Dartmouth came up then?
just trying to like explain the situation.
Okay.
So you see, we would leave him here,
Okay.
but and I lean in a little bit. What my colleague neglected to mention was he has a very particular weapon that he's supposed to come with, and we obviously didn't want to bring it into the establishment and raise
Appreciate
any
that. Thank you.
alarm. So we have it stowed away. We don't have it with us. So we were hoping to present the Warforged.
And who is it that you want to present
And
the Warforged to?
well, the owner
And you want to give him a weapon?
for extra security. A bodyguard, perhaps, if someone were to try and get in that wasn't supposed to.
Okay.
We appreciate. We've only been here very, very few times, very far in between, but we've always very much enjoyed our time here, and we just wanted to present our gratitude in this way. But I'm afraid we can't just leave him here. So if
Okay.
you could notify the owner, and we could hopefully bring him there tonight.
Give me a persuasion or deception check.
What do I have? I think those are both +4.
You're charisma based. You should be pretty high in this.
Yeah, persuasion's 4. Okay, they're both +4. It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Everything matters.
It all matters.
Dude, oh no, it's gonna be a 6.
I can't do that. Look, if you just want to leave it right there, I think that's a good spot for it. Maybe, or actually, why don't you have him stay over on the other end by the supplies, and you see a bunch of crates and barrels of wine and everything up in the corner, just so he's kind of out of the way when anybody getting scared or anything. But yeah, I'll just if you want to leave him there, I think that'd be a good spot, and then I will make sure it gets to where it needs to go. And thank you so much. Let me get you a glass of wine. What do you say? Glass of wine on the house? He starts to pour it. Hands you a big glass of red wine.
He's just kind of like holding it a little awkwardly. If we cannot see him to give him this tonight, then we can't give it to him for quite a while.
I understand. Well, if you gotta go, then I understand. But it's you're welcome to stay and enjoy the party. And you're already here. Why not enjoy yourself? Have some fun. Get some drinks. Drink the wine.
Okay. Well,
maybe ask us questions.
Oh.
Just have a great night. Just have a great night. Pats the bar and goes back out to serving other people.
I'm gonna hesitate for just a moment, kind of thinking about that. Ask less questions, and then I'm gonna go over to our table, setting the wine down more on my side so Val doesn't get any ideas. I'm not gonna drink it, but I'm also not about to let Val get drunk tonight, of all nights. So, no luck. But he said something interesting. I was trying to push And he said something about stop. He basically said stop asking so many questions. So he knows something.
Hmm. Uh, so not that we've blown our cover because I don't think we have, but he's starting to be suspicious of us.
I don't know. He didn't seem suspicious, but he was encouraging us to basically get drunk and have a good time.
The commotion on the dance floor is still going on, correct?
So as you were walking away, you would have seen Dartmouth going up to the bar. And so right now, you explained everything to Val, and Val or Val and Seven would be able to see Dartmouth at the bar.
The first
Elio.
time you went to the bar?
Now this is a second.
Oh, okay.
So the chanting is going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I lean down to Val and I go, "Hand me my rifle."
Uh-oh.
Well, my mouth is still hanging open from what Dartmouth just did, because I thought he was supposed to be the subtle, quiet, sneaky one. And now Seven wants a gun in the crowded bar.
I brandish my arm blade. That's like my arm begins to manipulate. My blade starts to come out. Now,
Fuck it, fine.
All right.
I give him his rifle.
as he hands it to me, I turn around to where it magnetized to my back. Doesn't more than likely people aren't going to recognize it, is what I'm thinking. And then I'm going to walk up to the bar and just wait until I'm staring at the bar. Just as soon as I get
Oh my
attention, I say,
gosh.
"You have rabble."
I have rabble.
And then I point over to the one that's still by the door over there.
Oh, what do you mean? The commoners?
Yeah.
So they've kind of moved all around. Let's huddle them up. And no. So they're just kind of piling on top of each other. Oops. Okay.
Yeah, and
Does
I
that
kind
change?
of. Yeah, it does. It will. I'll just point to the most drunk and disorderly.
Okay.
I can
What?
take care of them.
What? No, they're paying customers. Take care of them. Look, aren't you supposed to be a bodyguard? What do you?
Bouncer.
Nobody needs that. Okay. Look, I told the tall lady, if you want to go wait over there, you're welcome to wait over there. But she didn't sound like she was interested. Um, I don't want to have to ask you guys to leave, but um, look, have fun, have some
Awaiting
drinks,
orders.
dance.
I begin to start talk more like robotic, just awaiting orders.
For me,
Awaiting orders.
uh, stand over there. He points to the crates.
And then I'll walk over there and past Dartmouth and just be like, and whisper to him, "We're not sneaking anymore."
I give the subtlest of nods.
It was weird. What can I get you? Bartender goes back to serve people. Dartmouth, what are you doing after he walks by?
I just, it was more of a nod of like, how are you as he walks by, but I've just got my back to the bar. I'm watching the crowd as they have this mosh pit and what have you, and just observing the room. Elbows back on the bar. Have not actually drank anything out of the whiskey, just kind of holding it in my hand.
Okay. There are serving customers that keep coming up. The mosh pit starts to lose a little bit of steam, and they just go back to as the song changes to something a little more bouncy, a little more danceable.
Okay.
I'm gonna just say it loud enough for Nara to hear. And I'm gonna say, "This is going really well."
She's just gonna sigh and like do this. Like, oh, people can't see me. I've got like my hand over my eyes, kind of like rubbing. I'm like, oh my gosh. She does not agree.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. What do we do now?
I don't know. I'm
The
gonna look
barmaid
over.
comes up to your table and asks to take a drink order.
I'm fine, thank you.
Another ale.
You got it. 1 gold. And she leaves to get the ale. Comes right back. So
Give her a
deduct.
gold.
Okay.
Thank you.
How many
And she
drinks?
kind of what do you look like, Val? Are you still horns and everything, or is that
Well, I assume from my poor roll earlier, I had like 2 hats, but I put them on too hard. My horns went right through them.
okay?
So now I probably have like like a hat with 1 horn through one side, and it's kind of cocked on my head, and like a fancy like old British guy like tuxedo coat on, and I don't know why, but I'm thinking I'm wearing like they're like tuxedo pants, but they're like capris for some reason. I don't know, because he's got goat legs.
Yeah, you don't have to explain yourself to me.
Yeah,
If you want tuxedo capris,
yeah,
tuxedo capris you will have.
yeah.
She just kind of pulls on your chin beard a little bit, gives you a little wink, and a little touch on the chest, real flirty, and looks over her shoulder as she walks away to go load up her tray with something else for somebody.
Oh man, my leg starts kicking like the dog when you rub its belly. I'm just tapping away.
Um, is anybody noticing me in the corner? I'm going to perceive that.
If you're just standing idle and still, I could see them not noticing you too much, because there's a much better party and you're in all black in the corner, so I wouldn't think you could catch.
I'm going to stealthily use my tinderbox to light these crates on fire.
All right. Give me a. Are you doing it? Are you just like how do you mean that?
The tinderbox contains holds flint, fire, steel, and tinder, usually dry cloth soaked in light oil, used to kindle a fire.
You say light oil?
Yeah, soaked in light oil.
Oh, okay.
And then as soon as it takes, I will either shove it into a crate or wait until something else takes from the Kindle itself.
Okay.
Stealthily.
Give me a stealth check. You are wanting to start a fire in the crates or light it and throw it in the crates? Be as specific as you can.
I would like to choose the best option to light a crate, probably on the outside so it doesn't get suffocated.
Okay. So let's do a.
There's my stealth roll.
Uh-oh.
At a 15.
Oh, that was dirty. I mean, you're a robot. Can't you just make your ass a flamethrower?
No.
Oh,
So you got a 15. That's what I ended with.
Yep.
one of the band members notices you doing that, and comes over. Hey, what the hell is that? What are you doing that for? This person comes over and notices as that freight. Let's see if I can be right back here. Starts to catch.
And then I will explain, like I'll yell, "Evacuate fire!" as I begin to try to put it out, but do like a bad job about it because I'm metal. I'm
Okay.
like using my foot to stomp it.
Let's do a DC 13 persuasion check. Because not that you're trying to tell them fire is bad, you're trying to divert from the fact that you lit it.
9.
Oof.
Um,
I'm about to just start fucking shooting guys. I'm getting pissed off.
Do we
oops, wrong button.
do we
So
see this? Do we see this going down, or do we see the fire or smoke, or do we see like the band member?
Dartmouth, what were you doing?
I guess while he was still over there, not knowing anything about the fire, but seeing that the people are still happy and whatever in the middle of the room, right around the time that the waitress came over and was kind of flirting with Val,
Mhm.
I'm walking into the middle where all the people are having a good time, and I'm going to basically find one of the people, put my arm around him, leaving my drink still at the bar this time, and say, hey, over there, see the little furry guy in the corner with the horns? I think he's with his old lady and she's not letting him have a good time. I think we need to go get him and 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 make him dance.
Okay. So Dartmouth, Nurid, and Val, the three of you, based on what you're doing and where you are in the room, you don't know what Seven has gotten himself into.
No.
Nope.
But you are able to. I'm going to move you and this commoner down to talk to Val. And they start yelling at Nurid, "Hey, it's who wants to dance? It's friends over here saying you're not letting them dance and drink and have a good time. What's wrong with you? Why are you wrong? Why are you so horrible? Be nice. Let
And
them have fun."
I'm so shocked at this sudden confrontation that I'm just kind of like trying to get a word in, very quickly flustered because
Come on, buddy.
everything
Come on. Get up.
everything's
Let
been
me
thrown off.
buy you
Yeah,
a bottle.
they keep interrupting me.
Uh-huh.
No, Val, help.
And he starts dancing like, "Come
Yeah,
on." Twirling around. And he grabs Dartmouth and starts picking him up and dancing with him.
yeah. Come dance. I'm going out to come dance.
I did not hear you. Your mic was cutting out.
No, if they're trying to get me to come out and dance, then I'm feeling in the mood to dance.
Okay.
So I'll start heading that way.
I try to grab him, and then he's too far out of my reach.
So, Dartmouth, are you going?
As they're pulling him in, I would try to separate myself from him, moving to further into the crowd in a different area,
Okay.
but keeping my eye on Val as they are having him dance.
Seven, are you trying to put the fire out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying. Yeah, just trying. See what happens if you're gonna make me roll for it.
I don't think I will because I don't know what to, and I feel it's going to take a long time. you're like you said, you do have big metal talon feet, so they are good at smothering, but you're not good at covering a lot of ground. And so it's taking a little while, but these two start to get a little traction as they start to go, hey, I saw you light that. This thing made that fire. And they start to pressure you a little bit, and they're starting to get a little more agitated.
I'll
And they
just on
smell.
repeat.
Oh,
I'll
you
just
can't.
on repeat say malfunction, malfunction.
Do we see this
Do
happening?
I hear this? Yeah. Yeah. Do I hear this from all the way across the room too?
I don't think so. As much noise as the band is making and everything else going on, I don't think you would.
Okay.
And well, Dartmouth, when you were moving back in, are you still focused on that door, or are you just scanning the room?
I'm scanning the room, making sure I know where everybody, my people are, as nonchalantly as possible.
Then let's do a DC 15 perception check to see if you can tell that Seven is trying to put out a fire with a crowd of people around him.
Okay. 23.
Yeah, you're able to see that people's body languages seem kind of annoyed and aggressive, and Seven has his back to them, stomping, and you can see a flickering firelight near the back of the wall.
Then, if as soon as I would notice that, I'd move my way to the bar.
Okay.
And say, "Give me the strongest thing you got."
Okay. He like you wanted to get real drunk?
I want to get fucked up.
All right. You want a shot of something, or you want a bottle of something?
You know
you
what?
got a shot. I got Cave Fisher shot. Puts it right on the bar.
I want
a
the
little
most.
guy like you can't handle this.
I want the most alcohol, and I can handle whatever the hell you got. But if it's got alcohol in it, that's what I want. And I'm looking for like 151 or something like that, basically.
Okay. He goes, I tell you what, you take that Cave Fisher shot, and he puts a big bottle of a really nice looking rum, like it's got a wax poured over the top of it, over the cork stopper. He's like, I've been holding on to this for 2 years.
How much?
You take that Cave Fisher shot, and it's yours.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Do I look like someone that takes handouts? How much for the bottle?
I don't think you know what this Cave Fisher has got. I'll 30 gold for this bottle.
For the bottle? Here, I dig in. I hand them 30 gold. I grab the bottle, and I take a couple steps looking like I'm stumbling, and then I'm going to beeline over where the commoners are, put my arm over one of their shoulders and say, "What's going on over here?"
This guy I don't know what this thing is, but he started a fire, and we're trying to talk to him. All he keeps saying is malfunction. And he's not like, look at this. And you see this big metal foot stomping on the wood floor. And just, he may as well be like river dancing. He's not doing a great job of even putting it out.
And
it is starting to grow a little bit.
As the guy's explaining it to me, I am uncorking this bottle of alcohol.
Okay.
I'll put it out for you, and I'm just going to start dumping that bottle on the fire with the hope that it's going to light.
So he goes, "Hey, what the hell are you doing?"
I'm putting out the fire. I'm helping.
Knocks the bottle out. Go ahead.
I'm putting out the fire. I'm helping, and I'm dumping the bottle, and then eventually throwing the bottle onto the fire with the hope that it's going to spread up the wall.
There is a loud boom, enough to get a couple of people to notice. The bartenders hop up on the counter and try to come over, and the more that the crates start to get involved, the fire picks up. Everybody in this room starts to notice. Val?
Yes.
People start to panic, and give me DC 10 strength saving throw as the mosh pit shifts into a panicked mob going for the exit door. And let's see if you get trampled.
Oh, way to go, guys.
Again.
I had a different plan, but
Again.
Oh,
again,
DC 10 strength save. Okay.
I think you got this. Use your
Jump above
inspiration.
him.
Hey!
There
Yeah.
we go. Uh-oh.
I can mirthful leap, jump above the crowd.
Okay. You hop yourself out of the way as the crowd starts to move towards the door. Narid, you see a bunch of panicked people charging toward you seated. You're already confused, and now there is maybe 150 people who are all shifting towards you, trying to get to the door that you're seated at. Why don't you give me a DC 10 strength saving throw also to see if you get trampled as they all start panicking and moving away from the fire that your party has created.
Even if I were to add inspiration and the +1, I fall short by 1. It's gonna be. I rolled a 7.
So
Inspiration you can re-roll, can't you?
she doesn't have inspiration.
I
Oh.
thought I did because you didn't give it to me, but Scylla did. Because I ate the heart.
And
Oh,
you
that
said
was.
you said you could
That
use
was
it for
last
next
time.
session because it was at the end of the session.
Oh, okay. All right. So.
Well, I can't because even I'm not going to use it because even if I were to add it, it still only.
No, it's
adds
a
up
re-roll.
to-
It's a reroll.
It's basically
reroll?
advantage. Yeah, it's advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll use that. So then that's gonna be. It's even worse. I got a 5. You gotta be.
So all these commoners start to.
What about can't you help a saving throw, Val?
He's
Oh,
way too far.
Hang on. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I might have something.
32 feet.
It's if it's within 30 feet for guidance, but I'm pretty sure guidance is touch.
No, he has a saving face or something like that.
When
No, Flash of
I'm
Genius.
gonna.
Flash of Genius,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have something that can save me.
Okay.
Okay. So. That was. Okay. But I only want to do this if you'll let me. You probably won't let me ignore that last roll and use my 7
No, you
instead
can.
of the 5.
You get to use the higher one.
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
Inspiration is So you could definitely do that. Yeah.
Okay, so then that would be the 7. So then with that's gonna be +8. I'm gonna do Pact Boon. It says I can add a D4 to the roll to potentially make it higher. So I need with that 7, 8. I need a 2 or higher.
Okay.
And I got a 2.
Okay. You are able to kind of
I'm so glad I remembered that.
push up past the crowd as they start to bottleneck at this door. 7, Dartmouth, and Val, what are you guys doing?
Are they, because of the chaos, am I still... am I able to slip into the crowd as it's moving towards the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'm going to slip into the crowd. Drop my disguise. Or no, not drop the disguise, but say, "It's just too crowded. Everyone get to the pool."
Okay. This is a mob mentality, but water, fire. I'll give you. Let's do a DC 18 for a persuasion check on a room full of drunk people.
Oh my god.
Fuck off.
Wait, what was it? What'd you get?
19.
I rolled an 18.
Nice.
So you are able to divert about half of the group because these ones are already here crowding Nerid.
Sure.
But she's able to stand up and muscle past them all. But you are pulling half of this group now this way toward the bath.
And I'm going to kind of break north and try to make it to this door.
Okay.
As soon as the fire, like what Dartmouth did, I would have turned around and then grabbed the two commoners, like ushered them, like protect, as I try to move them towards the bartenders right here.
Okay.
I want to get close to the one bartender that we've been talking to all night.
Okay.
This is exactly how Jim saw this.
This is his plan.
There was so many ways this could go. I was honestly dying to see what you were going to do with a party. Okay, Dartmouth, you're at the door. What are you doing?
I'm going to try to pick that lock.
Go for it.
I'm assuming not a lot of people are staring at me, but 16.
You fuss with it.
And what type of lock is this?
This is the door itself is locked.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, that wasn't a very good description. The locking mechanism is built into the door, unlike the other one where it was external padlock looped through part of the door. This one is built into the door, but it is a good sturdy lock, but you are able to roll those tumblers over after you fight with a little bit, and it does unlock.
Sweet.
Nice.
There's still a bunch of commotion happening behind you. Seven, what are you doing with the bartenders and the commoners and everybody?
I'm just continuously saying protect and like ushering them to like try and get out.
So they start following your lead, and these barkeeps are going to see that this fire here is really starting to get out of hand. As one of the rum barrels catches, and the cork pops off, and that whole corner of the bar has all but exploded. Where did you find that?
Oh, nice.
Not even mad. Make it bigger. Hell yeah.
I did. I found that.
So,
That's awesome.
Dartmouth, you have an open door. Nerid, you've managed to stand up. You find Val, who is kind of working his way toward the bar. Seven, you are there. What are you doing with the unlocked door, Dartmouth?
I'm opening it.
As you open it, you see a veiled death mercenary coming toward you to investigate, and he does not look happy.
All right.
And that seems like a good place to stop.
Perfect.
Wow.
I guess I bet I can
Bad
guess
rolls. Look at this
the next session is
fucking
starting.
game log.
What did you say,
Nailed it.
Healy? Healy, what were you saying?
Trying to say, I bet I can guess how the next session's gonna start, and I just could not get it out.
Oh. Did you give up on talking?
No. Restarting my sentence.
That's the problem.
All right. And I want, so as of the next session, yeah, everybody, half of the people are going to be moving toward the bath, half the people are going to be moving toward the exit. And that seems like a pretty good place. So I will keep farting with that. And yeah, we got a pretty good start and a lot more to go.
Man, we nailed that room. Well
I'm
done, everyone.
assuming the next
Well
session
done.
will be virtual as well, so we can keep maps going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Aw, man.
I do not have the resources to make this room.
I almost have that 3D
no
printer
doubt.
running.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Huh.
Yep.
Oh,
Val's just gonna be doing the
stop.
party
I
boy
want to
dance
play as
in the
Dane
middle,
again.
all next week.
I got got time to alter things. It's fine.
You'll never play
Did you
as
say you
Dane
want to
again.
play as Dane again? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Devin's pretty fun though, isn't he?
I'm tired of the voice. I thought it'd be cool.
Oh, there's Spider goes.
You want to have feelings again in your voice?
It was so
Just
hard to
talk like
stand in
yourself.
that corner and not do a fucking thing. I'm like, that's not. I need to get in this. I need to do something.
That's funny.
You guys are struggling. The rolls are bad. Like, and then my
Yeah, that
Well, I
was
rolls were
appreciate you guys
bad.
staying up late with me. It was not supposed to go this late, but I appreciate it just the same.
The world still
good
spins.
times.
Thanks for running the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Thanks,
Yep.
Yeah.
I know how much effort goes into it,
No kidding.
especially
That
this
was
one.
fun.
Yeah, it's fun. So thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye all.
Make sure to
Bye.
subscribe if you enjoyed.
Exactly. Listen to them. They're smart.
And leave comments.
Yeah, comments are
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
I like
And
comments.
likes.
What worked? What didn't
Likes
work?
also
Let us
help
know.
out.
Yes.
All right.
Maybe it's this whole not this episode. Don't say the whole thing didn't work because we already know that.
Technology problems.
Is that cat eating a wire behind you?
I don't know.
Under the table?
Oh, is there a cat under me?
Oh, there he goes. Oh, he walked off.
Of course he did. He's an asshole. All right. I'm shutting it down. Good night,
Bye-bye.
all.
Bye.
Bye.
Night, everybody.
All right.
Is the stream done?
I think it is. All right. I'm going to bed.
All right. Yeah,
Night.
same. Good night.
Good night, all.